That's
We
all
are
set.
live. All right. Share sound. Blah, blah, blah. There we go. God damn it. I fucked up all that one. There we go. All right.
Welcome to the Pfeiffer's DD991 podcast. It's episode 157. I'm Rocky. There's Stump for Actual, Gilly, and Mick Boyce. And today we're going to talk about talking to ourselves because someone mentioned that crap and it sounded funny to me. So begin.
Well, first of all, after this, I got something that's funny as hell, I think, anyways, right? But talking to yourself, sometimes you get good answers that way. Sometimes.
You only get what you want to hear.
That's right.
So you live in an echo chamber, in other words, right?
Yeah.
Or you're
Especially
crazy.
especially when you're on the shitter, right? Like, that sounds good. Let's do that. You never know. All right. Did y'all see that fucking meme that fuck was put out, right?
The what?
The meme fucking supposedly Trump put out to delete it.
No, I didn't see it.
All right. The one with the horns and everything?
Yes. One that both sides are bitching about, right?
I think he's trolling people, maybe.
But look who the patient is, right? You'll see this. Look who that patient looks like. Right there.
Yeah.
Jon Stewart. He goes, Jon Stewart responds to his striking resemblance to the bedridden patient Trump's deleted AI Jesus meme. I didn't realize my Will Camp reached leper territory. Right there.
Well,
but I don't think they're going to show the whole meme, but it was supposedly had him, Hilo, someone had Jesus over here, and people like fighter jets and help people devil hordes, right? All that bullshit, right?
Yeah.
But it's kind of funny how both sides of the aisle are fucking got butt hurt over it. I'm like, Jesus Christ, people, fuck.
Yeah, that's the whole point. Jesus Christ.
Just it was a funny fucking meme. I thought, anyways.
Well, as well as I know that all these people nowadays, they don't have a sense of humor at all.
No, and that's one of the things missing in this fucking world.
Offensive to them.
Yeah. I mean, it could have been. Now, no one got offensive when someone made a fucking meme over fucking Obama dressed as Jesus. His face is Jesus, right? Put on candles and shit. I'm like, Jesus Christ, people. I mean,
yeah,
just have fun with it. Fuck.
I hadn't seen this meme at all.
What I thought was weird was the thing that had like horns on it. It looked weird.
This one had horror people like demon people, right, in the background.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It looked weird, but it looked like some kind of character that I've seen in a movie that had like. It looked like you guys ever see Ant-Man
or Hellboy?
No, it didn't look like Hellboy. It looked like Ant-Man. Like who's the guy that plays the bad guy in Ant-Man? He's going to sell the technology to Hydra.
Oh fuck! God damn it!
It's the Hornet or the Wasp guy, right? Or Yellow Jacket. Yellow Jacket.
Yeah.
He has that, like in their thing, their little suit has like these things.
Yep.
And that's what it reminded me of. Not necessarily like anything demonic or anything, but that's what it looked like to me.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's social media. People are like, blah blah blah. I'm like, Jesus Christ, people, fuck. You know, just
everyone gets offended by everything now, and it's like, I think it's done on purpose so no one actually discusses anything. No one wants to have a change of ideas or discuss ideas. They all just want everyone to be quiet and be scared to talk about anything because everyone's going to get offended.
But one thing Trump did do, right, with this one, right, he got the Democrats loving Christ again. You know what? And now him and the Pope is fucking feuding now.
I haven't had a chance to look at any of this stuff because I haven't been plugged into social media lately.
Well, I mean,
I don't put a lot of like respect into the Pope.
But I'm saying now the Pope is fucking feuding with Trump now, right?
Of course, because he's stupid. But
yeah, I mean, even the last Pope wanted to feud with Pope during Trump's first term, right? I mean, they ain't gonna agree with Trump no matter what the fuck he does, anyways. You know?
No, not half of them.
And frankly, I'd be telling the Pope it's none of your business.
Yeah. Now there is a fucking another meme out here.
I don't recognize you as anything important in Catholicism. Yeah.
Especially anybody who has to have their own fucking guard and fucking all that bullshit to keep their secrets, right?
No. I know. There's a lot of weird stuff about that thing though. Yeah. Like if we ever like researched it and kind of just deep dive what goes on there, you would find out some really crazy things, bro.
Yeah, but the thing is, we're not going to be able to do a true deep dive at all.
Nope.
We're not going to.
You'll end up finding out who the white Pope is, the black Pope is, and the gray Pope. There's three different popes.
Here's a new meme out there, right? Since Trump and the Pope is feuding, right? Breaking. White smoke emerges from White House as Trump declares himself as the new Pope. On a serious note, what do you think? The Pope has gone out of his way to criticize President Trump.
This is politically expedient.
That one would have been better instead of white smoke, orange smoke. That would have made it better right there.
That would have been perfect.
Yes, that would have been perfect.
Yep, pop some fucking Army Orange.
Oh shit. And that's one thing AI is good as making memes. It is, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And granted, AI shouldn't be used for that, but that's what people are using it for now. You know.
I mean, why not?
Yeah. Now, here, this one right here. I just saw this one. Trump Derangement Syndrome Diagnostic Center. U.S. government is now offering monthly disability checks to those with PTSD. Now, he's got fucking people on both sides with PTSD now. You know? So, in a way, he did kind of bring the politicians together and hate him. You know?
Right?
Just.
What did you say? I missed it. You said that both sides are mad at him now?
Yeah, so that, in a way, you know how everyone says the left and the right need to get together, right? Come in the middle, right? Guess what? Trump is actually doing that right now with those memes. You know, but both, I'm talking about both sides of the party being mad at him, right?
No, I know, but both sides of the party are both parties are retarded. They're both stupid. If there's anything I've noticed between the right and the left, they're both stupid.
Yeah.
They're both really stupid. And they keep you thinking about stupid things because they really don't want you to think at all. That's what I think anyways.
It's like everybody's losing their mind about us shutting down the fucking straits, right? Us actually doing it. Guess what? The oil price is coming back down now.
Yeah. All the oil is flooding out of the fucking Gulf Coast.
Yeah. over 121 tankers are heading to the Gulf,
Yep.
our Gulf right there.
Yeah.
I do know that.
We're
I do
open.
know that.
We're open for business,
you.
bitches. Come on.
We are open.
Yep.
Be like Cuba. If you want some oil, you just bring some of your big boodle Cuban women over here for us. Come on now.
Oh, and a couple of fucking pallets of cigars. I've had quite
Yeah,
enough.
that's what Mick wants. Mick wants the cigars.
I just want the goddamn tobacco, dude. I already got a big titty girl. I just want a fucking good cigar.
Oh, good Lord. See, Rocky, we didn't go off the rails. So,
No, I
Titties
didn't know.
and
I was
cigars
like,
are as bad as it gets, you know.
all right. Thumper sent this to me earlier. Now, if Lil Tate, if you're watching, this is for you, brother.
Yeah.
Thumper knows all of me shared.
Yep.
Does this one got music or not?
I think it does.
I'll share without sound. Fuck it.
Yeah.
All right. You joined the Subaru Car Club.
Yeah. Ah. God.
So, Lil Tate, if you're watching, that's for you. See what happens. See what happens if you don't show up on time, Lil Tate.
Well, I'm sure he just rewound it to what you just played, and he's fucking stroking it to that crowd now.
That would be funny if he is watching. He comes up, Nick, fuck you.
Oh, did you see the toilet I sent too on Instagram?
Yeah, and we shared that other day. Why you guess he was muted or something? You wouldn't pay attention.
I must not have been there.
What, the horse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of
But
course.
this one, Nick, had sound. It actually, you flushed it and went,
Oh, okay. Although whoever posted it, I am all on board with eating my grilled cheese the long way, man. That was impressive.
Yeah.
Who was that?
That was probably me.
See, I
With
just get
mayo.
all on my feed. I've got like two other friends that like send me shit all the time. So like I lose track of like who fucking sends me what half the time.
Yeah, I know. Like that one time, you're like, we can't give that idiot Gilly fucking thing to fucking any ammo.
Yep, I just didn't even notice it was you because, like I said, I've got. Let's see, Smitty sends me a bunch of shit. My buddy James sends me like probably 4 or 5 a day, and then you guys, you know, depending on the day, there's probably 4, 5, 6, 10 of them. So like, I completely lose track over who sends me what.
Yep.
Well, that's why we're in a group, so that way we don't have to worry about that shit.
Huh?
All right. Here's something that you married fellas can do to your wives while you're making meatballs right here.
And some good meatballs to smash on the grill for burgers tonight.
That's right. I'm saving the best meatballs to drop in your mouth tonight.
No, getting some meat ready for the smash burgers on the new grill.
Oh, my meat's already ready to smash into you tonight. Make your eyes roll in the back of your head.
I see you're getting the balls ready over there for the smash burgers on your new grill.
I am, but you should be doing this because you need to learn how to cup some balls while you're getting your gag reflex tested.
That last one's probably the best one right there. You know,
oh, that's so funny.
And Rocky's eating, of course.
Yeah, he just said he wasn't
Right.
even. He was good. He was like, "Yeah, I already ate. I'm good." Before the fucking podcast started.
Well, this looks like dessert. This doesn't look like a meal.
My God. And I was the one sitting there going, "I'm hungry," and I ate lunch today, so like now I'm like holding off. Oh,
well, it's not a podcast unless Rocky's eat.
this is true.
Kind of like Brad
Yeah.
Pitt in a movie, you know, he's always got to be eating at some point.
Yeah.
It's a human function.
Yeah, so is shitting, but you don't do that on the podcast.
I will if I have to.
Then you'll be booted from that podcast. You have to come back on when you're done. Right?
It'd be the one time he isn't muted.
That
Goddamn, Rocky, mute that.
he'd be like having the fucking shits, right? The splatter shits, like.
Getting smell-o-vision over here.
And then we would actually clip that and turn Rocky into a meme.
Oh God, that would be so great if that went viral.
Yeah, but it'd be our luck that it would go viral right there. That'd be our luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, then they'd see all the other shit we say. That shit would go viral. Then we'd be fucking all hunted down and or fired. And Mr. Boys, your views do not represent the values of this company. Ergo, your ass is fired.
Yeah, if you get fired from Boeing for something like that, guess what? That's sad. 'Cause that company ain't got no morals.
Well, I can neither confirm nor deny that allegation here in a public setting. Mostly because I don't want to get shot.
Yep. All right, did y'all see that post from the Hodge twins about what fucking Rocket Man said about Israel, right?
Maybe.
All right.
I scroll through a lot of shit during my day.
Yep. All right. Israel is not a country, it is a terror project supported by Washington.
Yeah.
In a way,
There's no stop clock being right twice a day and such.
I mean, he ain't wrong.
I did not say he was wrong.
I mean, because Israel was not founded until after fucking World War II, 1947.
No.
You know, I guess who founded them? We did. Right there.
In the English, because all that area was under English control.
Yep.
The English
Yeah,
ceded all that land, so.
Well, technically, that was the Palestine land. Technically.
It was British territory, but yeah.
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 I mean, that's about the only time I can actually remember fucking agreeing with fucking little Rocket Man right there.
Yeah, when they moved in, they weren't nice about it.
No, they wasn't. No. That's why the Palestinians always hated motherfuckers.
Well,
that's why too has always fucking been fighting since they moved in. They couldn't get along.
That's true.
Well, I mean, it was the Palestine people, they opened them with open arms, right? But it was Israel, the fucking actual Jews from England and Europe saying, oh, no, we're going to take all your shit. Fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Yeah. Yeah, we got Trump fucking pissing off both sides on this one. Then we got Rocket Man actually says something fucking things right on.
What kind of a world are we living in?
Yeah, I know what the fuck's coming to this fucking world now. Fuck. Oh, we're definitely going to hell now.
We'll see. Weirder things have happened.
Oh, yes. Oh, here's one for all you ramen noodle fucking lovers if you like fucking buying that fucking fake bullshit.
Terrifying footage shows instant noodles surviving 18 minutes of extreme heat without breaking down, proving this meal might be closer to plastic than real food. That's because this petroleum sponge is engineered in 3 dirty steps. Step 1, wheat flour gets flash fried in rapeseed oil at 300 degrees, absorbing pure fat in 90 seconds. Step 2, they're sprayed with TBHQ, a petroleum-derived preservative banned in multiple countries. And step 3, the flavor packet is lubed with disodium inosinate, a synthetic amplifier that drives overconsumption. 14 noodle brand. I scanned a pack with the Safe Choice app, and not to my surprise, it came back 95% processed with more than 9 additives hidden under words I can't pronounce. Wow.
Yep. And that's the reason why Charlene started getting the legit fucking ramen noodles from the Asian market and mix that shit up with parsley, little garlic powder, and some chicken bouillon cubes, you know, the good kind, and it tastes just as good.
Yep.
Takes
so next time,
but that's it.
So next time, people, when you get top ramen from fucking grocery store or anything, be aware you're eating fucking plastic. Put plastic in your body.
Man, to think we used to live on that shit.
Shit, mom, dad, they didn't ever buy it for us. They never did.
My parents would do it every now and again. You know, it wasn't a routine thing, but I was in the Navy, man, dude. Fuck, 8 cents a fucking
Well, yeah.
bro.
Well, you're in the Navy. That's a different story. I did the same thing going to sea school too. Oh,
Yeah.
Thumper, you're fucking muted too.
Yep, sea school especially, man. Ran out of
Oh,
food
yeah.
one time, didn't eat for 2 days. After that, I was damn sure to get fucking 3 packets of ramen for every day until payday. After that,
Yep.
first fucking thing.
So I have the Yuka app, and I just
Yeah.
scanned this one that I bought from the Oriental store.
Yeah.
And it scored a 4 out of 100, which is horrible.
Yeah.
And this is from over there. It's got 2 high risk
Mhm.
additives. It's got a ton of limited risk ones, but yeah, no, they're not great.
No, no.
I don't think it matters which ones you get on. Which you
No, but
like?
unless,
I've got this one, which is a spicy beef. Let me see here. Let me scan that one. Hang on. This one's better. It's 45 out of 100. It's got 13 additives. 5 of them are high risk. 2 are moderate. 4 are limited risk, and 2 are risk free. So that's actually, it's a better score, but it's actually got more risky additives in it than the other, which is weird.
but the thing is, you can actually get real ramen by itself, just the noodles that has no additives like the bronze cup pasta. That's what I do. You just make your own. Biggie's talking about the sea school, right? Here's what I lived on. The fucking besides White Castle, right?
Well,
I would mix White Castles and the Nissan chow mein teriyaki chicken right there.
Mm.
And I would drain the fucking juice out, right? Once I got everything cooked, I would drain it out, just leave the teriyaki, shit in there, right?
Mm.
Fucking crush up fucking Doritos in there, right? And then eat that and eat White Castle at the same time.
That's some fucking prison food, man. You ever watch guys that do prison YouTube videos? They say, "Hey, here's a little prison cooking." Dude, that's some prison level shit.
Yeah, but I'll tell you that cob mixture, it fucks with your stomach. It gives you bubble guts quick.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
Shit, that's what I lived off because I wanted more money for beer in sea school. Fuck, beer and liquor.
Well, yeah, that's the reason why I ran out of food that one time, man. Fucking bought too much fucking beer and malt liquor. Didn't invest in enough food to get me through the 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's why my refrigerator is mostly fucking full of beer and just a little bit of White Castle right there. I had just enough each day to fucking, to live off of.
It is amazing that your system could survive on that for so long.
Yeah.
That's
And then if you want to get a little fancy with the fucking ramen or chow mein noodles, right? Chop up some hot dogs in the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Get a little fancy.
Or Vienna sausages if you're really hard up.
That's one thing I would never do because I always hated Vienna sausages even as a kid.
I love Vienna sausages.
My dad, my uncles, they would sit there and eat them motherfuckers straight out of the can with crackers. I'm like, God damn.
They're the best.
I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I said, y'all motherfuckers give me shit how I make my food sometimes. I was like, damn. I said, that's just straight up fucking dog shit.
I love Vienna sausages.
But I was never a fan of fucking Spam or Treat either. And they was. So.
Yeah, I've always been a fan.
Fuck.
Also like those red hot sausages.
Uh-huh.
Like the fucking ones that are like bratwurst size.
Uh-huh.
Those are good too.
Yep.
Those were always good. I like them. But I also used to eat sardines all the time too. So.
Well, sardines give you fucking mercury poison too.
Yeah, too much can. Same thing with you know who what's his name?
Joe Rogan?
No, God, he's an actor. He was in Entourage. What the hell's his name? He was in PCU, Entourage. Anyway, he's a pretty pretty famous Hollywood actor, and he says he had a sushi habit, and he ended up getting fucking mercury poisoning from eating too much sushi.
Yeah.
Jeremy Piven. That's who it was. Jeremy Piven. Yeah, you eat too much of the seafood, man. They can get you. I never had a sardine myself. They always seemed kind of gross to me when I was a kid. And when I got to an adult, I never really had an occasion to eat them. So I've just never eaten one.
I love them.
Yep.
They're good in chili sauce and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, I know they put sardines in fucking Worcestershire sauce. So, I mean,
Yep. Well,
gotta be something good about them, but I just never had them.
that's the only time sardines are good, right? As you put in a sauce, get that umami. shit
Caesar
going.
salad dressing.
And I never liked Caesar salad.
That's
dressing.
got sardines in it.
Does it?
Well, anchovies, but
Anchovy, yeah, but still, anchovies. Most people, if you don't like sardines, you ain't gonna like anchovies either.
yeah, they're the same thing.
Aren't sardines just a bit bigger? Is that it? Just
Yep.
Yep.
now,
Yep.
when you eat a sardine, you stick the thing in your mouth and eat it like you eat it whole.
Yeah.
Some people put it on crackers, bologna and shit. I see
Yeah.
that. See that, but
Hang on, I got to take
Yeah.
a call.
I just never could fucking get over that fucking smell of them right there,
Mm.
eating them like that.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah. And maybe one of these days I'll pick up a tin and see how they are. I don't know. There's a while there I used to eat a lot of tinned oysters. I do like
Yep.
those smoked clams and oysters.
Yep. Hey, does anybody know why the nachos were invented?
No idea.
Rocky, do you know?
Why what?
Nachos were invented.
Because someone wanted chips? I don't know.
Well, this stems from for 83 years ago. A bunch of white women.
These nachos are over 83 years old. Back in 1943, in a small town called Piedras Negras, a group of U.S. Army wives walked into a restaurant after it had already closed. Instead of turning them away, a man named Ignacio Anaya, better known as Nacho, decided to throw something together with whatever he had left in the kitchen. He grabbed some tortillas, cut them into triangles, fried them until crispy, topped them with melted cheese and a few pickled jalapenos, and just like that, nachos were born. When the woman asked what the dish was called, he simply said nachos especiales, and they loved it. The dish
Okay. Named after a guy.
You know, bunch of fucking army wives fucking thinking they can just go to any restaurant when they're closing down, ask for fucking food.
Yeah, there we go.
You know,
And they've been disappointing people at ball games ever since.
actually, it depends on what stadium you go to, which canned cheese sauce they use, right? Because y'all remember the fucking pool one, right? From the pools growing up? The jalapeno
Yeah.
one?
Yeah, yeah.
That one's hard to beat. That one is. You know,
I'm just saying, I've never been to a venue where they've given you enough cheese for your nachos. That's all I'm saying.
well, you always got to ask for double cheese. You know, so like when you go to the theater, right? You get the nachos. I always tell them, give me another fucking small cup of fucking nacho cheese so I can just drizzle it over because you ain't gonna give me enough.
Well, that's true.
You know, it's like me and Little Tay was talking about the other night. Taco Bell, their nacho cheese sauce. Guess what? It's fucking bland now. It's fucking junk.
Hmm.
You know, there ain't no flavor to it, taste to it. There ain't no jalapenos in it.
Oh, yeah. What's the point?
Yeah. I mean, because you got to add shit to the cheese, give the fucking flavor. You know, if you're not using like real fucking cheese.
Mm-hmm. See what I do when I make nachos at home, man. I double cheese it. I'll make a creamy queso sauce, and I'll take shreds and do both.
Yep. That's what I do. I get that fucking creamy fucking shit's already made up, plant-based shit.
Yep.
I'll put that in there with a little bit of fucking liquid, right? You know, like milk or something.
Mm-hmm.
The almond milk. Put the cheese in there, some butter, and a lot of fucking seasoning in that son of a bitch.
Oh yeah. Whenever I make that's the reason why I make the queso sauce, you know, the creamy sauce, because that way I can dump a fuck ton of cayenne in it.
Yep. You know, if I'm making it for River, I don't put no cayenne in it. I just dump a shitload of fucking Dano's fucking spicy taco seasoning in that motherfucker.
Mm.
And that's the perfect balance for him. You know. But the only thing is, it ain't got hardly no salt in it, so you got to add a shit ton of it.
Yeah, I always like. Yeah, I make it scratch, so I always got to add salt. Yeah.
Yep. But like, if you don't have salt, that's the only downside. The shit don't have a lot of salt. You probably got to use half the fucking bottle in one fucking dish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Unfortunately, salt does make everything taste way better.
Yep. Yes,
Shit,
sir,
back
it
in the day,
does.
man, when I was a kid, man, I had a friend that used to put salt on his pizza.
Yeah.
Like pizza wasn't salty enough or something.
I've seen people do that. I'm like, Dustin, put some red pepper flake on that motherfucker. You be good.
Yeah, I usually do, but yeah, this kid would fucking take the shaker and just start going to fucking town on a slice.
Shit, my grandpa, he used to put salt on his watermelon.
No, I've heard of that. That makes sense, though. You know, I got a little salt to go with that sweet. I get that. Yeah.
Well, that is pretty good, especially if you're out fucking working in the hay fields all day in a barn, right? It's summertime and you get all sweaty.
Yeah.
Rehydrate you. Salt,
Yeah.
watermelon. Perfect combination right there.
You ever put salt in your coffee?
No, never did that.
Some people swear by that. They say it cuts down the bitterness.
Chuck, I just turned mine to like a cappuccino. So if you put cream in it, it's pretty much a cappuccino in a way.
Yeah, just without the foam. Yeah.
That's why I'm like, everyone's like, how can you always get cappuccino cases every morning? I say, if I'm gonna put creamer, I might as well just get me a cappuccino. If I'm gonna put creamer and salt, sugar in it, you know, if I'm gonna drink coffee, if I don't like it black, if I put milk in it, guess what? That ain't coffee no more to me. You can't call it coffee.
Not really. No.
Now like River, since he likes coffee, he don't like it black. Even good shit from Hawaii, but I will make some fucking local honey in that motherfucker.
Yeah, that'll do too.
Because that's the perfect sugar for kids with ADHD is sugar from honey right there, or fruit right there. Not that man-made bullshit.
Well, the stuff from honey is a more complex molecule. It breaks down a little more slowly.
Yep.
Doesn't fucking hit their bloodstreams quite so hard.
Exactly.
Yeah. Speaking of
That's
which,
why I don't allow him to have fucking caffeinated drinks a lot. Like that has lots of sugar in it. Yeah, no, he's bouncing off the fucking walls like a motherfucker. Oh, bullshit, River. Oh, especially when you have Mountain Dew. Oh, yes, you are. Sure. Oh, and there was just two of us.
What's going on?
No, I said, now there's just two of us.
I know. I'm gonna get my mouse to work. I think I ran out of. No, I'm fine. I got it. The battery's good. Where'd they go?
I don't know. I think Mick's getting another drink. Thumper's on the phone, I think.
I'm looking for the Chronovisor thing right now, seeing if I can find like a PDF copy, which they do, but it's only a couple pages. It's not the whole book. The whole book is like 224 pages or something like that.
Shit, I just ordered that one. It's only 47 pages.
Well, the one that is like the real story, apparently, that's the one that you can't find, or it's out of print or something like that. I don't know.
All right. I'll wait till Mick gets back. This one's about chicken gizzards, right?
I am not a fan of gizzards.
No, but this ain't your typical fucking size gizzard at all.
Yeah.
That's one thing I was pissed off when KFC took them off the fucking menu. I was mad about that.
They have them on the menu out here.
But not here, they don't. I'm like, what the fuck? The thing that makes gizzards good, right? If you don't pressure cook them first, they ain't worth the fuck. I mean, they're not tender. They're not. But KFC gets wet because they use the pressure fryer, so they just do it all in one step.
I've never been a fan of gizzards.
Well, that's you either hate them or you love them. There ain't no in between on them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I mean, there ain't. You know. Thumper had to get stuff we eat now, Thumper.
Your favorite baked beans?
Ooh. If it wasn't for that fucking texture, I mean, the flavor of them's good. It's that fucking texture. That's the only thing with me on that.
Don't bother me any.
Especially if you put bacon and ham in and slow cook the motherfuckers.
This has got bacon in it and maple
Yep.
syrup.
Yep. I mean, I always used to love going to backyard barbecues growing up. Fucking one of my uncles, he always had he'd slow cook his on the grill with bacon and fucking ham. You know, barbecue sauce. All right, Mick.
Yeah, I throw mine on the smoker.
Yep. Mick, everyone knows what gizzard is, right?
Yeah.
Check out the size of these motherfuckers right here.
Was this like an ostrich gizzard or something?
I've seen gizzards before.
Like a chicken gizzard.
They don't look like this.
This is gigantic. To find out more about the gizzard and what is inside of here, I'm bringing over Jeff. Jeff is the one running stuff here. He's the emu master.
Expert.
What's inside of here?
Lots of rocks and lots of grass and grain.
Can we cut it open and see what's
Do that.
inside?
The gizzard is an organ found in birds that's used for digestion. It's a specialized stomach made of thick muscular walls.
Ooh, oh, wow.
Used for grinding up food.
That's the part we eat.
When you have to chew but have no teeth,
In here.
well, the gizzard is nature's solution.
Oh, he's cut. Oh. So that was like the inner sac. It's actual giant rocks inside.
The stones and pebbles that grind the food are known as gastroliths.
When I was younger, we had a hobby farm, and the chickens, you had to buy like little pieces of gravel for them so they could eat the gravel and it helps them digest. This is not gravel. This is landscaping material. Can I? Why do I want to smell this, Andrew? It's a bit bitter. So when you cook this up, is it similar to a chicken gizzard in texture?
Honestly, I've never eaten a chicken gizzard.
Oh, really?
We're about to chow down on a giant fried gizzard for breakfast. But first, it must be boiled for 2 hours, then sliced into thinner pieces. Since Jeff is new to gizzard cooking, farm manager Steve is stepping in to help. In a pan, he adds oil, first frying garlic, then the gizzard. Add some bell pepper and a pinch of salt.
Cheers. Oh, yeah. Good.
I eat
Yeah,
that. That looks good.
Yeah, but they actually did it wrong. You don't boil them; you pressure cook them, get them tender. Because you see when you see that pull on them, that ain't tender. Right
Yeah,
there.
pulled like jerky.
Yeah.
No. That's just
And then instead of pan frying them, you gotta if you're a pan fry them, you gotta bread them. Got to, but they gotta be tender too.
or you just don't. Period. You throw them in the fucking trash.
No, hold
That's
on.
another thing. That's another thing he won't try. You better hope
I
God we
tried
don't
'em.
stop. You better hope God we don't stop at KFC along the way. And I get
I've
gizzards.
tried gizzards. I don't like them.
Okay,
I'll be
hold
eating.
on.
No, I'm saying I'll get the gizzards. Me and River be eating. You be smelling them in the back. From the back.
So if you get you an emu gizzard, right? Could you like stuff that thing like a stuffed pepper?
You don't want to because it ain't gonna be. It's gonna be too tough.
So sort of like an Australian haggis, you know?
I
Pretty
mean,
much.
it won't be good. Put it that way. If you don't, like I said, they boiled it right.
Even
They
if you
didn't boil it
pressure
long
cooked it
enough.
first and then put the shit inside and deep fry it, like
If you can keep it whole, like pressure cooking it, probably could. You have to get away with that right there.
It's just the fact that it's a fucking sack that holds fucking rocks and everything else in it. It's fucking gross. Like, I don't know. I don't eat intestine either. I don't like fucking intestine. You know, I've evolved from that. I am
You're
no
more-
longer, you know,
You're
I just,
You're no
I
longer
like
the
when you go-
caveman. You're more bougie now.
yeah. I'm like a step up from the caveman.
no more organ meat for him.
I'm not. Yeah, I just unless I'm in a survival situation, I can eat it then. I can eat, chicken livers and fucking other liver. I can eat all that shit. It's just I don't choose to. if I don't have to.
You better hope to God we never walk into a bar together, a little dive bar that serves turkey fries,
Yeah.
What are turkey fries?
turkey
The
balls.
of the turkey.
Wait,
They call them
kidding me?
They call
Turkeys
them
have
fries.
balls?
Yeah.
Yeah, turkeys get balls. The bells do, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the internal, or are they in a sack?
They're
They're-
they're kind of on the outside. Yeah.
Really? No shit.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You never saw fucking Funny Farm?
No.
Nice.
Then again, I'd be really opposed to eating Rocky Mountain oysters based on principle alone. So, like,
I don't
Chevy,
want nuts in my mouth.
at Funny Farm, Chevy Chase went to this local bar. They had a competition, fucking turkey fries, right? And he ate all of them. He got the record. Then they found out what it was. Then he just spit them out, passed out.
mm-hmm.
I'm not. I'm just not big on any organs.
No thanks.
Like, unless I'm in a survival situation.
Which is interestingly enough, if you're in a survival situation, the organs are what you want to eat first.
Oh yeah, yeah, and that's what I would do. I mean, that's
Like
I've done
the liver, the kidneys, man. That's where all the fucking nutrients are.
Well, actually, and all the heart. If you did fucking explode the heart, you want to eat the heart too, like the Indians used to do after a kill. Right there.
Well, the heart's just muscle. It's just meat, like any other kind of meat.
But it has a lot of fucking vitamins too. So.
But see, I don't like pickled pig's feet. You know, shit like that. It's just.
No, that's the one thing I would not eat is pickled pig's feet. I wouldn't eat that either. That I would.
I mean, they walk around and shit all day. You know, it's like I know they fucking clean them, but it's the principle of the fact they walk around and shit constantly, and I don't want to eat it. You know what I mean? It's just. I don't know. Yeah, I don't do it. I stick to my traditional cuts of meat.
Do you eat head cheese?
I have. I don't.
Yeah,
I don't have
either.
I don't ever have a fucking craving for it.
Daddy and Papa.
I can do.
Daddy and Papa used to have that every fucking family get together, right? Family dinner, right? That shit's stinkier than fucking beer is. Oh my god, damn, that shit stinks.
They fucking stink, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit far for me.
Yep.
However, I do have to say, strictly from a medical standpoint, right? Your brain is like 40% cholesterol. Like it's pretty much all fat.
Yep.
That's good energy. That's good, for your endocrine system. Like, again, survival situation, man, you're going to want that brain.
Well, yeah, that's why now you got so many people getting old timers now, and everyone that's getting old timers are old timers, right?
Yeah.
Guess what? They're on a fucking statin to lower their cholesterol. Every one of them are.
Yeah, that's not good.
Because I told my mom, I said, you better fucking get Dad up. I said, you better fucking tell a doctor he needs his cholesterol fucking up. He don't need more medication. He needs his cholesterol upped.
Well, yeah, the myelin, the insulation in your fucking nerves.
Yeah.
That shit is like 60% cholesterol. Like that fucking myelin that keeps your fucking brain working right, dude. It's all fat.
Yeah. And Mom goes, well, I've read some of that shit too. I was like, yeah, Mom. People like that, when you're on a statin, you're starving your brain of fucking cholesterol.
Yeah, you need to be fucking eating butter and cheese and fucking fatty ass beef and
all
sorts of stuff.
It's just like not just cholesterol, but like look at the Atkins diet. You're starving your body of fucking carbs, which your body requires fucking carbohydrates.
Yes.
And you're starving your brain of carbohydrates, which it needs.
Yes.
Like
and that's why back in the day, right before pasta came along, right? Bread was served with every fucking meal, whatever meal they had.
Yep.
Some version of it, yeah.
And that's why the Ezekiel bread, right? Supposedly, that's all he lived off of for a while. That's all he had. Because it had the lentils and all that shit in it, right? All the good shit.
Oh. And that Ezekiel bread makes such great toast. Yeah. Oof. It's all hard and crunchy, and the butter, it's so coarse that you put like a half a stick of butter on it, and it'll still fucking soak in. Oh, it's so goddamn good.
Well, it's like I hear all these people when I was going to the gym all the time, right? Oh, I can't eat carbs. I said, yes, your body needs fucking carbs. It's just good carbs that your body needs.
So technically speaking, your body can make its own carbs. You don't have to eat them to survive, but you do need to eat them for your body to perform optimally.
The thing is, you just don't overload yourself with carbs, right? You can still have your pasta. You can still have your bread. It's just you better eat meat, the good pasta, the good bread right there.
Well, I got a buddy that just lost like 65 pounds, and his dad was type 2 diabetic because he was too fat. And my buddy, he was pre-diabetic, and he saw the writing on the wall. He lost a ton of weight, and now no longer pre-diabetic. And he's like, you know what the funny thing is, man? He's like, I still eat whatever the hell I want. I just don't eat so much of it.
Well,
You know what's crazy is the doctors will still tell him he's pre-diabetic though.
Yeah, everybody's
Once you're-
pre-diabetic until
Once
they're
you're
diabetic.
you're always diabetic. And it's like,
Yeah.
what? That's the
No.
dumbest thing ever.
Yeah. Well, like I got into it, but I didn't get into it. Doctor, me and her had a discussion, right? She goes, "Well, you're pre-diabetic." I said, "How am I pre-diabetic? All my shit's good right there." I said, "Oh, you're just telling me right now that everybody's pre-diabetic until you all fucking get the wrong numbers, and then you make everybody diabetic, put them on their high dollar fucking insulin. That's what you do."
Yep.
You know?
Or the fucking high cholesterol, you got to get a statin or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
no, fuck
And she
that.
goes,
Fuck you.
She goes, "Well,
Not doing it."
you're back." Like she goes, "Well, your good cholesterol is good. It's a little higher than what I want." I said, "I ain't changing shit all that." I said, "I ain't changing nothing on that."
Nope.
You know, I said, "Yeah, how about pre-diabetic if my A1C is 4.2, doc?" She goes, I said, "Yeah." So that means everybody's pre-diabetic. You know, I said, and also it's not hereditary like you motherfuckers want to say it is. I said, it's not. It's all about your diet, personal diet.
And there have been loads and loads and loads and loads of people who have done the carnivore diet, like straight up carnivore. If it didn't come from an animal, I ain't eating it.
Yep.
It has cured their diabetes, like diabetes. I mean, unless they're type 1, obviously that's your body's pancreas not doing things right. But like type 2 diabetes, gone. High blood pressure, gone. Like you eat that natural shit that comes from an animal, half of the fucking disease that you brought upon yourself will just disappear in 6 months or less.
That's what's happened to me.
Yeah. I mean, and then can you work in some carbs if you want? Yeah, sure. But for a while, just cut them out, man. Let the body start making ketones and let it fucking cleanse itself. Let it get optimized. And then you can slowly bring in the carbs and find out where your level's at, where things are good.
That's like my brother goes, he said, "Oh, you're going to be diabetic." I said, "No, I won't, motherfucker." I said, "I don't eat like you did, motherfucker." I said, "I don't eat all that processed food like you do. I don't eat fast food like you do." You know?
Nope.
I ate a little. I ate some fast food the other night, man.
He said, "Well, the reason like you don't eat fast food because you can't." I said, "Yeah, you're right. I can't. So yeah, that's why I don't eat it." You know?
But I eat it like if I'm eating fast food one meal a month, that's a lot for me.
Well, it's like if I was going to eat any fast food here in Boonville, right?
Yeah.
I would never go to McDonald's. Their shit's junk. I would go to fucking A&W, which is one still the original ones around. They actually make real hamburgers. They don't use that fake shit. And they actually cook them to order too.
Sweet.
You know, that would be the only fast food that I would eat right there.
Well, I'm not going to lie. I am still particularly fond of Jack in the Box.
Yep.
It is
But
what
I
it is,
probably
man.
would. But I probably wouldn't get the burgers. I get the pork tenderloin because they actually is a smaller tenderloin, but still had good flavor. So
Oh, they make a pork tenderloin at A&W?
yeah, they always have the original. The original ones always had the pork tenderloin. Always did.
Yep.
No shit.
Pork tenderloins and coney dogs.
Big. I ain't talking about these ones that's like with Long John Silver's or fucking KFC, right? This is actual old standalone restaurant right here.
Yeah. And they were famous for their coney dogs and their pork tenderloins.
And their root beer too.
And the root beer float. Yep.
Yep. Because their root beer back in the day was flat. It was not fucking carbonated back in the day.
So good.
But now the root beer is carbonated now, so it's not as good.
But you got to admit, a root beer float doesn't quite hit right unless it's carbonated.
Now wait till you have one made with real root beer, then we'll talk.
I don't know, man. I think that fizz is moving along with the ice cream. I think
But Mick, you got to try it just one time. Just one time.
I ain't saying I'm not going to try it. I'm just saying I can't imagine it being better than the fizzy version.
Yeah. I think it is because the ice cream back then in the 80s, right, was a lot better too. It wasn't all this fucking processed. I mean, it was like real ice cream.
Yeah. It was milk, cream, real vanilla bean.
Creamier, thicker, bolder flavor. I think it's just, well, it's hard to compare today's root beer float to then's root beer float because you have to get the same ingredients. You know what I mean?
The last time I had a root beer float, see, I've drank root beer since then. The last time I've had a proper vanilla ice cream root beer float was actually the A&W on the San Diego base.
Yeah. I haven't had one in forever because I don't eat sweets.
That's
And,
just it.
you know, it's like, yeah, I haven't had one in fucking forever.
Well, next time you're in Boonville, if they're open, you'll have to go.
Yeah,
Well, we stopped. We saw the one. There was also another one. Oh no, that was Was it Columbia?
Columbia don't have one.
No, I'm thinking Sonic.
Yep.
Or whatever. Yeah.
Yep.
Because I do get a chocolate Coke from them.
Yep.
I love
we just got
chocolate
a Sonic
Coke.
up here a couple years ago.
Y'all just got one? Damn.
Yeah,
We've had one
like
for
5 years ago. We got ourselves a Sonic. Yeah.
Damn.
We got Checkers, and we got Sonic here.
God, I would love a Checkers. Oh my God. Oof.
Yeah, their fries are good.
That's
The Big Buford.
if I had to pick one fucking chain, people say it's slop and shit and it's not good quality, but I don't care, man. If I had to pick one fucking franchise, it'd be Checkers.
I see the one here. It's all ghetto ass fucking people that work there, so the service is shit. We have two of them. We have one on the east side of town and one on the west side of town, and they both are in shit neighborhoods, shit workers, and it's like, fuck, you guys fucking ruined it.
Wasn't that way in Chicago?
And the Sonic doesn't ever fucking you can't even use the stalls anymore with your vehicle. They don't they don't do them. The stalls are there, but everything is shut off, and you got to go through the drive-through or the walk-up window.
Lazy motherfuckers.
Kind of defeats the purpose of a drive-in, does it not?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. It just, ever since COVID, they've never reopened them. Which is dumb because you're sitting in your own fucking car, so you're isolated more than anything.
Yeah.
Instead, you're going to force me to drive to a window and sit there and cough into your fucking window or stand at the walk-up with other people around me. It's like, kind of defeats the fucking purpose, but they don't open the stalls anymore to park and eat.
See, ours never closed those down. They didn't. They were all open.
Yeah, you know? ours were closed. And during COVID, when they were open, only every other stall was open because they didn't want you sitting. I'm like, that's fucking dumb. That doesn't make sense. There's a fucking board there. And so if I cough, that's gonna stop my cough from going to the next car. Like, get real.
Everything about COVID was dumb. Every single fucking thing about it was as dumb as humanity can possibly get.
Fucking stupid as shit ever.
The funniest thing was when people were fighting each other for toilet paper.
I fucking loved it.
Huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I fucking loved it. Watching
the one dude who bought
of,
like 80 grand worth of hand sanitizer.
People thinking that a fucking face shield is going to protect them from the air coming around the sides and going into their nose and mouth and everything else. And what they forgot to tell everybody is one of the biggest transmissions of germs and viruses is actually your eyes. It allows everything in. And
it's a
they weren't
liquid
saying
covered membrane.
You didn't have to fucking wear safety glasses around.
It might as well
goggles,
be the inside of your nose.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like, it's fucking stupid. It's
when they first started making us wear masks at work, I got a bunch of bandanas and tied them up fucking outlaw style just to be a smartass. Nobody said anything, so I just kept wearing them.
It's so dumb.
It was absolutely useless.
Pictures of people with like the clear lids to pots in their hoodie with it, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? You know, viruses can go through the hoodie material because it's so small, and you'll still get it. You know.
Yeah, fucking virus is 1,000 times smaller than a smoke particle.
Well,
it's like I got
and N95 masks. Those were designed to be fitted every time you have to get one. It's supposed to be fitted, and you have to go through a smell test in a hood where they put this, like, you'll get a sweet taste if it's not working. and because it'll find the little cracks and crevices and work its way in. And people were just buying N95s and throwing them on, but then they were reusing them, and they're not supposed to be reused. And N95s were designed for bacteria, tuberculosis, not viral, which viruses are way smaller than bacteria. So its filter material wasn't designed to stop fucking viruses. Still,
well, I got into it the ER doctor, right? I said, fuck it, I'm gonna wear my fucking this cloth mask, right? Fuck it. I said, nothing's doing. I said, your mask ain't stopping shit. I said, the only thing that's gonna stop anything, it's that fucking hazmat suit the motherfucker has on. That's cleaning the fucking rooms. She goes, how you know that? I said, Doc, I said, I'm fucking hazmat certified. I have been ever since the fucking Navy. She goes, oh. I said, yeah, shut the fuck up on this.
Well, the thing is, the hazmat suit only works if it has positive ventilation, too.
Yeah.
It's got to be internally pressurized to push.
But even the mask the doctors were wearing in the fucking thing would not work because their sides still was open. I'm like,
as a paramedic, we had what's called PAPRs, and they had these head units that are attached to a hood, and it's fitted around your neck, and it pressurizes and
I mean,
blows
anything
out.
that's fitted, stops everything, right? Right. That's the only way that was going to stop anything. The only way.
What was funny is the executive director of Medic, when I was a paramedic, she was getting on us about not wearing masks. And I said, oh, so in theory, I should be able to vape in the building if I have my mask on. I can pop it open, hit my vape, put my mask down and exhale, and you won't see any water vapor, right? Because that's what it is water vapor. And I go, and if that's the case, then I can vape in the building. So I did it, and all you saw was fucking vape coming out of the fucking mask. I go, oh, it doesn't look like it works for water droplets. So what makes you think it's working for fucking, COVID? Like, it doesn't fucking work. Oh, man, I did that to so many people with my vape. I'm like, well, if that's the case, do you agree water droplets are bigger than viruses? And, of course, they say, yeah, okay, watch this. And I wouldn't forcefully exhale it. I would just exhale it, and you would see the vape fucking coming out of it. And I'm like, that water droplet has COVID on it. That water droplet has COVID on it. And I would just be like, you are not valid. Like, you're done.
Remember that thing I said about everything about COVID being stupid?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that.
It's the worst.
Well, and even Harvard did a study on the mask. Even Harvard said the mask ain't going to stop shit.
They always said slow the transmission. Wear a mask to slow the transmission.
It ain't going to slow shit.
Because they never said stop get the vaccines and wear the masks. It was never to stop the transmission of it. It was always to slow it, so that way the people with the comorbidities that were going to die, no matter what, they didn't overload the hospitals. That's it. That was the only reason.
But yet they still overload hospitals, and they killed half their people by putting them under, too.
Well, the only way to fucking keep them alive was to put them on ECMO. And nobody questioned that. And why are we not putting them on ECMO? And ECMO was literally the only thing that would save people's lives during that. But they didn't want to.
Yeah, they wanted to kill people, get money, so they could raise the death rates up to blame everything on fucking Trump and everything else.
Well, that and their funding. That's the thing, is their funding.
Plus, and that was their way, test run, to see if fucking people would comply. Right there.
And I can tell you two personal stories. One is a good friend of mine. One's my father. Okay. My father, he is way overweight. He is type 2 diabetic. Like, he has had heart problems. He's had a heart attack and a stent put in. Like, he is not in good shape. He got COVID. He got out of it in about 3-4 days. Even he was fine. And a bad cold might kill him, but he was fine. Now, my buddy, he's a young, weightlifting, trim, healthy guy that can do chin-ups in his fucking sleep, right? We're talking a fucking specimen. He got the jab before the real research started happening because he figured he probably ought to. He got the first fucking round. He got myocarditis. He ended up in the hospital with heart problems. Now they cleared him up, and he's fine to this day. But after that, he's like, I'm not taking the second round. Fuck that.
I know a doctor in California personally was good friends with my ex-family that lives out there, and got the jab because it was required. About 6 or 7 hours later, while working in the ER, collapsed. Within a couple hours, was put in the ICU, intubated, and then coded and died that night.
Damn.
And they're like, whoa. And this is a doctor that was super fucking healthy.
Yep.
And I have personally seen numerous healthy adults die within 3 days of getting their COVID vaccinations. Like, as a medical examiner, that was the only thing that I could attribute to their death.
I'm just glad that nobody close to me fucking bit it from that shit, because I got some people that I'm close to and family that ended up getting it, and I'm just glad. I don't know if some doses were good and some doses weren't, or they were real or fake. I don't know what it was, because how the hell would I know? I'm just glad that nobody got hurt because of it, because you know what? I've heard a ton of stories like Thumpers, and like I said, my buddy, he was in the ER. I mean, like, he was in seriously bad fucking shape before they got it wrangled. It could have killed him.
There was a whole rash. There was like a girl that was like 23. She was a mom. She just had a baby. She got the jab, the snake bite, the venom, and her brain just like got so big that it, like, I don't know. I don't know what they call that. What is it? Myocarditis?
Yeah. And
it killed her. Yeah, it killed her.
Yeah. Yeah, your brain swelling will absolutely fucking kill you.
I told my wife, do not let the kids get anything. I don't care if they tell you you have to do it. I don't give a shit. Don't do it.
I lost a fucking 6-figure job over it. I got hired to travel around to hospitals and train them on life packs or Zoll defibrillators and all that, like training staff at hospitals on how to use the new equipment. And it was a 6-figure job, great fucking paying job. I didn't have the jab, and I had already gone through orientation. 3 days of orientation. And because the company was out of New York, I was required to have the vaccination. And I said, absolutely not. Can't do it. I said, it's against my beliefs. And they said, well, we're going to have to let you go then. I said, you're not even going to let me do an exemption? And they said no. I was like, cool. Fucking A. And I probably have a lawsuit there. I mean, I could probably sue them over it, but I just don't want to. I don't give a fuck. I'm over it. Like, I will never get a vaccination like that. Until I've done my own research on it and actually looked at solid data, it isn't going in my body.
Well, it's like like my grandpa.
He was at practice for something else. That's practice for something else that's coming down the pipeline to everybody.
Well, it's like my grandpa, my grandpa had quite a few boosters, right? Guess what happened to him when he was at the barn one day? Leg stopped working one day. Luckily, mom and dad was there helping him, was doing the mowing for him. You know, they seen him fucking fall. He couldn't get up. And even his doctor said, no more. And I told everybody, I said, do not get those fucking shots. I said, you don't know how your body's going to fucking react to them. Because I used my own personal experience with anthrax. That's when I started getting nerve damage, right? Then I started talking to other vets, and they had the same similar shit, right? But some of them said, yes, we had people die that same day after getting it, too.
You know, that's the one thing I'm surprised I didn't get fucked up from, with as much as I fucking had to take that goddamn anthrax vaccine.
But if you talk about the VA, right, bring that up, right, guess what? That's taboo with the VA. That one is.
Oh, yeah. Even though we were forced to take it, and we were threatened that if we didn't take it, we'd get kicked out. Yep. You know? I get doing smallpox. I get that one. That one makes sense. I'm okay with that one. And measles and mumps and all that, I get it.
Can't forget typhoid. We had to have typhoid.
Yeah,
we had to have.
Yep. But like tetanus, I won't ever. If you look at the ingredients in that, I won't do it. And the chances of getting tetanus these days is fucking minute.
It's like I had this conversation with River's mom, right? Because she was like, last time he's at a doctor, doctor goes, "Well, you want to get a tetanus shot now?" I said, "You and I are gonna talk about this one." She says, "Well, I want him to get it because the way fish and all that." I said, "Look, first of all," I said, "you don't want to get the flu shot because it's what's in it." I said, "You better look what's inside that son of a bitch." I said, "It's worse than the flu shot. It's right there." And I said, too, if you keep the wounds clean, you will not get fucking tetanus if you keep the wounds fucking clean. I said, animals are different because they're in fucking, if you don't keep the wounds clean, they're going to get it. And they're in dirt, mud, all that bullshit.
Here you go. In the United States, tetanus is very rare today.
Yeah.
That's the first thing it says. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention reports fewer than 40 cases per year since 2010. On average, it is usually around 25 to 30 cases annually. Recent examples, 32 cases in 2024 and 37 cases in 2025. So roughly 30 cases per year of tetanus. They're attributing the low cases to vaccinations, but I don't fucking believe it.
Even fucking OSHA came out, right? It said for adults, your tetanus shot lasts 30 fucking years. Even OSHA came out and said that bullshit.
Yeah. But yeah, tetanus, come on, that's a bacteria that feeds on, the rust and shit.
Yes. But even getting a rusty, step on a rusty nail, you clean and wash it out right away, right? Drown that bitch in alcohol, right? It's gonna clean it out.
Yeah. Because even with vaccinations, you would think there would be more cases.
You can still get it even with your vaccinated if you don't keep the wound clean. That's the thing.
Yep. So yeah, I think it's a fucking farce. Yeah. And the shit that they fucking put in it is no good.
Yeah.
Well, how can you vaccinate against bacteria anyway? By definition, vaccine is only for viruses.
Yep. But that's what they do because it's all about money.
What do you think they're actually doing then?
Control. It's all about control too.
Controlling who?
Money.
The population.
It's all about money.
But control the money and the population at the same time. They're trying to bring in the New World Order. We all know that. That's what they're trying to do. That was the test run for fucking COVID right there. But it failed because here in America, right? Because you had half the fucking country said, fuck you, then half complied, right? So that's why they were fucking jailing fucking pastors or fining them for having Sunday service, right? Or fucking, jailing people that was cutting people's hair, right? Or restaurants trying to make a living. They was jailing them. Except for the rich and wealthy, they could do whatever the fuck they wanted to do right there.
Yeah, now it's the bacteria of tetanus lives in soil, dust, and animal manure. So usually enters through a cut or a puncture wound.
Yeah.
So animal manure puncture.
You're not going to be walking barefooted in a manure fucking patch anyways. Come on now.
No.
If you are, there's something fucking really wrong with you. I mean, you took the boots today, right? The cowboy boots, if you're wearing cowboy boots or just work boots. A fucking nail is not going to really puncture through those fucking soles nowadays. It might go in a little bit, but it ain't going to go in deep, unless you jump down from the hayloft and land on a nail, But yeah, I don't buy all that bullshit.
No.
And here's the thing. Why do you need a vaccination when they have an actual cure for it?
Yep.
That too.
There is a cure. They have antibiotics that kill the bacteria.
Yep.
They have the tetanus immune globulin that actually neutralizes the toxins that the bacteria releases in your body. And then they can control spasms and everything else with medications.
That's like when I chopped off this side of my fucking pinky, right? You know, working on that old 72 Chevy. You know, this has been, I still live in the old house. This is like 2017. They're like, well, your tetanus shot's out of date. I said, you ain't give me that, motherfucker. Fuck off. They're like, well, I said, no, you do not at all. I said, you're not giving me that shit. I said, just sew the motherfucker up. That's what they did. They said, well, we want to send you and get your fucking, the whole tip back. I said, no, I don't give a fuck. I don't care about missing the side of it. I don't give a fuck. Just sew the motherfucker up, send me on my way. You know, but they didn't give me that tetanus shot. They tried.
So do you wave hello to people like that?
Yeah. Well, just to one side, Rocky, right there.
Hello.
Hello. You know.
Yeah.
Sorry. It started making me think of, Dr.
Well,
Evil.
it ain't no different than, well, at least that I didn't cut the whole end off like I did this one, but middle finger in the 3rd grade, cut the whole middle. I mean, that motherfucker was just hanging there.
What the heck did you do?
Carried wood up to the house. You know, I was like, grabbed the biggest piece of wood I could find. I was like, yeah, look at me, motherfuckers, right? Dad had just, the concrete in the garage had just cured, so I had that nice, fresh knife edge, right? And I fell, and that wood fell, my hand fell the fucking, just perfectly on that knife edge. Sliced it the fuck off right there. And I was fucking yelling, screaming. My brother was like, what the fuck happened? I wouldn't let him touch it, right? Then Dad came back from the gas station, get more gas. And fucking, he's like, God damn it. He ripped it off. I was like, I passed out. But then they took me to the ER. ER Mobley's like, well, we called the surgeon, the backup surgeon, they'll be here. And guess what? They were drunk at the country club, right? Then they were on call. So I was there for like 4 hours. And then they're like, well, we got to send you to Columbia. Mom and Dad were pissed. Luckily, they was able to save the end of my finger, right? And stuff. And then on the way there, Dad gets pulled over, not for speed, because somebody just robbed the liquor store with the same style truck, same color, same everything.
Oh, God.
So then they pull up guns drawn, right? And then they see me, right? My mom and they're like, oh shit. They got Dad, look, take my son to fucking Boone County Hospital, get his finger sewn back on. Like, okay, we'll let him go. But they followed us to make sure that we went there too.
And that makes sense. That does make sense. Yeah.
And then on the way back, they followed us out of town, make sure we left Columbia.
Okay, that's
I'd have been like,
excessive.
motherfucker, take us lights and sirens.
Yeah. But yeah, luckily they was able to save that fucking end of that finger right there.
Oh my gosh.
So it's a lot bigger. If you look, it's a lot bigger, fatter than this one is.
I bet you the women like that finger.
This is the hand I do finger with. Hell yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But I don't do just 2 fingers. I like get 3 or 4 in that motherfucker.
Fucking fist.
Like, hey, if I got a fist a woman, then there's a problem right there. And there was one girl in the high school. I was junior. She was a freshman, right? They walked in. She was at a party. Guys walked on here getting actually fisted.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, as a freshman.
Damn.
I was like, oh damn. I said, nope, stay away from that bitch. Yeah.
That pair of pantyhose needs to be thrown out for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
If a woman has that big of a vagina, I don't need that. Nope. There ain't nothing gonna satisfy her except for a 3-foot round fucking dildo. Hey, I've actually seen them in fucking at a sex shop in Toulon, France, right? And I was like, fucking sex shop here. Let's go out there and see what they're like over here, right? They did. They had this fucking dildo that was 3.5 foot round, feet around. I asked the guy, I said, how many people actually buy these? He said, you'd be surprised. I said, I don't ever want to see that woman. Beat her. Fuck that.
Woman.
They
Pretty
have
sure
them
need a
around
woman.
here.
You know, I mean, there ain't nobody gonna be able to please her, please that one. You know,
I mean, you never know. You use your foot on her.
you wouldn't be able to use your dick. I mean, it'd be like throwing a hot dog down a hallway. You wouldn't feel nothing, probably.
Oh, you feel it when it bounces off the wall.
Yeah, you'd have to go side to side, you know, or put a fucking vibrator on that motherfucker.
Now, in the book, The Godfather, not the movie, but the book,
Yep.
the guy, Sonny, the guy that was played by Robert Duvall, right?
Yep.
Apparently, he was banging this chick, and the reason why he was banging her was because I guess his fucking wiener was just freaking enormous, right? And I guess through no fault of her own, she was particularly cavernous, you know, like she was like wide and deep and like just genetically just a freak, and she could barely feel anything with normal guys. So she had to find a dude that was like a fucking triple-sized bratwurst in order for her to feel anything. And that's
They
why
kind
these
of
two
allude
banging.
to that in the movie. They kind of allude to that in the movie.
Yeah. That wasn't part of the plot, but like, yeah, Yep.
And in the book, it's a little bit more explanatory.
Uh-huh.
The book is awesome, dude. That was a great book.
So occasionally, you know, you do have a chick who's a genetic freak who's just born with a fucking cave between her legs, and that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's not always wear and tear.
Oh my god. I'm tired. Ah.
One real quick about Kindergarten Cop. Y'all remember that movie, don't you?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
And where was it filmed at?
No idea.
Astoria, Oregon.
It was Oregon.
Yep.
Wow, that and the Goonies.
Yep. And we were there too. And the high school's still there too. So
5 things you probably didn't know about the 1990 comedy Kindergarten Cop. Number 1. Actor Arnold Schwarzenegger's tumor line was actually a total accident. The most famous line in the movie,
"It's not a tumor,"
wasn't meant to be a legendary comedy beat. During filming, Arnold was struggling with the pronunciation and the rhythm of the line. He delivered it with such aggressive, over-the-top action hero intensity that the kids on set actually started laughing. Director Ivan Reitman realized that Arnold's natural seriousness was the funniest thing in the room, and he kept the take, creating a permanent piece of pop culture history. Number 2. The kindergarten kids were kept in the dark to get real reactions. To ensure the most authentic responses, director Ivan Reitman didn't let the child actors read the full script or know exactly what Arnold was going to do. When he walks into the classroom for the first time and starts blowing the whistle and screaming for order, the stunned and terrified looks on the kids' faces were largely genuine. They had only seen him as the scary Terminator before that day, so they were legitimately intimidated by the giant in the room. Number 3. The movie provided a massive secret boost for Astoria, Oregon. The film was shot in the same town where The Goonies was filmed. The school used in the movie, John Jacob Astor Elementary, is a real functioning school, and the production actually paid for a new roof and several major renovations as a thank you for the disruption. To this day, the school remains a major tourist destination for fans who want to stand in the exact spot where Detective John Kimball had his legendary breakdown. Number 4. Actor Bill Murray was the studio's original choice for the lead. Before Arnold Schwarzenegger signed on, the producers were eyeing Bill Murray for the role of Detective John Kimball. Murray turned it down, feeling the script wasn't quite a fit for his style. When Arnold stepped in, the entire script had to be overhauled to play up the fish out of water physical contrast. The comedy shifted from Murray's sarcastic wit to the visual absurdity of a massive bodybuilder being bullied by a room of tiny 5-year-olds. And number 5. The ferret was a nightmare for the production crew. The ferret that Detective John Kimball keeps in the classroom was actually played by 3 different animals. Ferrets are notoriously difficult to train, and they would frequently bite the actors or run away into the vents during takes. Arnold reportedly hated working with them at first, but he eventually bonded with the main ferret, letting it sit on his shoulder between takes to build trust so the animal wouldn't nip his ears on camera.
I love ferrets.
I fucking hate them.
I'd shoot every one of them. I would kill every one of them if I could. I hate the the thieving bastards. What they are, and they stink like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
They're so cool.
I've had fucking my cousin had a ferret that fucking used to chase me down the hallway, biting my fucking heels. My friend had like 6 fucking ferrets, and his whole house stunk, and they would run free in the house. It was fucking ridiculous. they'd get into shit and break it and fucking tear it up. Oh, they'd fucking come out and start biting you, little fuckers.
Now we know cats don't like you and ferrets don't like you.
I don't like them. Fuck them. They can all fucking rot in hell.
I just don't like because they stink and they steal things. If you leave your keys out, they're gonna steal the motherfuckers.
They're just fucking assholes.
Or your fucking wallet. They'll take your fucking wallet too, you little bastards.
Yeah.
Nope.
You know, I hate them.
If one ever bit me, guess what? I would see what it tastes like for supper. I would.
Oh, that motherfucker would be thrown head over fucking ass across the fucking house. I would not fuck around with that thing.
I'd wring its neck like you do a chicken. You know.
I fucking hate them. They're assholes. They're fucking dirty and ugh.
I always kind of wanted a shop ferret, like a ferret that just stays in the garage or the shop. That way, the smell stays there. The wife hasn't greenlighted that one yet, so probably not going to happen.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. Even if it's not there, I just don't like it.
I just remember in that movie, it's a ferret. It's a ferret. Stop eating other people's branches. Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Gilly, you're muted if you're talking to
You're
us.
muted, dude.
Oh, he's on the phone. I
thought he was responding or something to us.
Kind of an asshole talks on the phone during a podcast.
Oh, no. Hey, hold on. Yeah, hello?
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
You would think I was...
Heidi wants to get a possum. I'm like, no. We're not getting possums and raccoons.
Well,
Possums don't live long enough, man.
Possums are good for getting ticks and stuff out of the area, but they live for like 2 years.
Yeah, dude. A fucking possum it'll break your heart, man.
Oh, man.
Yeah, they don't live very long at all.
There was I saw a news report saying that ticks are going to be bad this year.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Did you guys see that?
Yeah. We get them bad up here anyways.
I'm thinking they're trying to release it to get more people to get Affigal.
Or there's a
That's the
new
first thing
one.
I thought too.
Or there's a new disease they want to release.
Mm-hmm.
Because they got the cure for Lyme now. So, or vaccination for Lyme, cure for Lyme. I don't know. Treatment for Lyme. I don't know what it was.
Oh, did you guys see the crazy news report yesterday? Ruby Rose, I don't really know who that chick is.
Oh,
Katy Perry.
Katy Perry
Sexually assaulted her.
Yeah.
And then more girls said that Katy Perry did the same thing too.
Yeah. Yep. She must know something or piss somebody off to have this happen.
She'd never do it to a guy because he'd probably just dig in.
Right? Oh, fucking crazy.
Celebrities are weird.
Dude,
humans are weird.
I don't like any of them anymore. Not a one of them.
Yeah, there's a couple.
Too many
I
of
like
those
here and
stupid
there, but
idiots
not
have
too
opened
many.
their mouths the past decade, and I'm just like, you guys are the dumbest idiots. Shut up and play music. Shut up and act. Quit telling me your stupid ass opinion. I don't care.
Yeah.
Idiots don't live in reality. You want the borders to be open, but you have a wall blocking into the Oscars or the Emmys or whatever the stupid crap you guys are all involved in. I don't want to hear it, you hypocrites. Shut up. Nobody cares about you, really.
Yeah, and that's the problem, man. When you got a country that's pretty much divided ideologically, you don't want to piss off half your customers.
Yeah, I know. So I don't feel bad for them when they get burned. They do it to themselves besides a stupid cult they're involved in. What did they think was going to happen?
We got to realize they don't really care about the internet backlash or the backlash of the population in general because they've got their own little Hollywood hug box going in. We may tell them they're being scumbags, but their friends say, don't you worry about them. And besides, if you've got 10, 20, 30 million in the bank, the fuck do you care?
I know. It doesn't matter.
No. You got that much money.
But it is annoying watching people that are famous actors or whatever whine and complain about politics when they've never done anything but be a person disguised as another person to bring a dude disguised as another dude pretending to be some other dude.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's what the whole Lion Tropic Thunder was about. I think it was lampooning actors.
Which, that was
again,
what
they would never make that movie
making
today.
fun. It's so great.
Yeah. Yeah, that was almost like Mel Brooks level of fucking making fun of Hollywood.
Oh, dude, it was great.
I mean, did you notice in Spaceballs that Mel Brooks was making fun of the Jews half the time?
He's Jewish.
I know. That's how he knows how to do it, because he's Jewish.
I know. I'm like, come on. I mean, even the guy that did South Park, one of them's a Jewish guy.
Yeah. Yeah, Matt Stone.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he voices Kyle.
Dreidel, I made you out of play. I love their Christmas episodes where they do like the singing.
Oh, dude, Christmas.
That one wasn't as funny. It was the one
where they did the Christmas, dude, was hilarious. I played it for my Baptist mother. She thought it was hysterical.
Think it was as funny. I didn't think it was as funny as the one where they were like the Dreidel song. Yeah. And then Kyle's dad is saying, Courtney Cox, I love you, right in front of the mom.
What?
You know, the chick that did your little voice killed herself.
The dude whose voice?
She did like almost all the mom voices.
Well,
she was the original voice actress, and she offed herself, man. It's so sad.
Didn't that happen to one of the female voice actresses on The Simpsons too?
I don't know.
I heard about that. It was South Park, though. Okay. Yeah, that sucks.
It was South Park. It was like right after or right before the movie came out, I think.
Also early on.
Back in 99 or 2000, somewhere around that time.
Years of it. Wow, that is unfortunate. Yeah, I did hear about that. I thought it was Simpsons, but it was South Park, huh? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that blows, dude. It's always sad when someone feels the need to do something like that.
Yeah. It breaks my heart, dude.
No.
You know, especially when you've lost friends to that. You're like, I don't want anyone to go out like that. That sucks. Especially when you probably possibly could have helped them, you know, to not do that.
I've known people that have gone that way, just none of them are friends, you know.
I did too. Some of them were friends, but I had lost contact with them. And this was like before Facebook and all that stuff got really big. So like there were people that I knew at like my second command, and I don't think Facebook came out. I don't think I joined Facebook till 2010, I think. And I didn't find out about him, one of the guys that I knew, until like a little later than that.
Yeah.
Then I read about the other one in the news.
Well, you know, the one that did mean something to me, she was my high school best friend's sister, right? And
Uh-huh.
you know, him and I hadn't talked in many, many, many years. His life went that way, mine went that way. It was what it was, right? But I always kept in contact with her. I always talked to her. You know, once I got over my, because she was his older sister. So once I got over my, you know, middle school, you know, junior high crush on her, you know, she kind of, you know, I was like really good. I still talk to her ex-husband, who was her high school boyfriend at the time. You know, I still talk to him. Like I was really tight with them. And 18 months ago, she did it. And
Oh,
you know,
that sucks.
and you know, when her husband, her ex-husband, I should say, called me, you know, and told me everything, there was like layers to it that went back fucking years and years and years. And there was shit going on even when I was in high school, going over there all the time that I just didn't know about. Like they kept it all very private. And so, yeah, she was like a big sister to me, man. She's like the only person of any consequence to me that's ever, you know, done that. Everybody else, like I said, I knew them, but like, you know, we weren't friends or nothing, but she was goddamn near family. That was rough.
Yeah, that sounds terribly rough.
But once he told me like the whole story, like just everything from like 1991 all the way the fuck up through last year or the year before, like it's awfully hard to judge, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I remember I lost a sailor like that, dude. We had one, he did that to himself on deployment. Another one during COVID. He had a series of like 3 or 4 bad days, almost like the movie Falling Down.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he jumped in front of cars on the 10 freeway going towards Arizona, I think.
And those people drive at like 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
He was on the highway and I'm going 80 and they're passing me like I'm standing still.
He was only 20 years old. That it breaks my heart because I had just talked to that kid, and he worked as a mess. He was cranking. He was cranking in the Chiefs mess, right? So I talked to him like, "Hey, what's up, dude? How you doing?" You know, just talking to the sailors and everything because you never know if they're having a bad day. And there were a couple of times prior, like when I first got to the boat, there was this female, and she was an EM3. And she had a lot of, I guess she had a lot of bad things happen to her. So she shaved her head like Sinead O'Connor. Like something that was sexual abuse, which just breaks my heart, right? Because it completely just messes up her mind.
It will, yeah.
Yeah. And so like people picked on her for it. And she's like, "Chief, can I talk to you?" And this is in the middle of the mess decks. And this is right when we got underway, like maybe 1 or 2 or 3 days. Brand new to the boat. I only had been on the boat for 2 weeks before that, right? And no, 3 weeks. I got there the day that Captain Marvel, one of the dumbest Marvel movies, came out. And then we went underway April 1st of 2019. Yeah. And it was a couple days. We were already in the Atlantic somewhere. And she was like ready to just beat the crap out of someone with a wrench. And she's like, "Can I talk to you?" And she's like, "I'm thinking about doing this, this, and this." I'm like, "Oh, wait, come here." So I brought her over to the side, and it was right by this little coffee shop called the Jittery Aves. It was like their version of like a Starbucks, right?
Yeah.
And I talked her down. I talked her off the edge from doing everything that would like damage her or damage her career, damage her personality, or get her hurt or anything like that. And she ended up making second class.
Cool.
So, you know, I helped. That's what breaks my heart is I was able to help her, and I could help every other sailor if I just had a chance to talk to them.
Yeah, but dude, you're one man on a carrier.
Well, I know.
Dude.
And you know, it was during COVID, and COVID was just like this period of mass depression. Like I remember, dude, we had a ship that got underway, and I don't know if it was the Roosevelt or I don't remember what boat it was, but they were on the main pier in Coronado and they were getting underway. And one of the, I think it was a BM3. He was ASF, Auxiliary Security Force. Started a 9 in the head. The head that they would go to right where the post was, right? For like the ECP to get to you go through an ECP, you know, they check your bags and everything. Then you go onto the ship.
Yeah.
That's where he was. And he did that right when they were getting underway. the boat still got underway.
Well, yeah, ship's movement sacred.
And everyone was just like, "What the heck is going on?" Because they thought it was an active shooter incident and everything. If I can find the news article, I'll show you the exact day it happened. That sucked though. It's like, man, that thing had affected a lot of people in a lot of different ways.
Yeah, we had this one guy at work when I first got hired in.
Uh-huh.
He was a cool kid, you know, like I'm just like back in like 20, I want to say 11. Real cool kid, young kid. You know, he built up a Honda fucking Civic, man, to where he was pushing 600 horsepower out of a 2-liter motor. I mean, he had to fucking go by the duty cycle on the engine, not the actual dyno, because the dyno that he was running on wasn't sufficient. Like, he was making beastly fucking cars. He loved fucking cars, man. I mean, he showed us videos of him smoking out the fucking dyno and everything. Like, this guy's passionate.
Yeah.
And he just could not fucking wrangle this chick. And he kept trying and he kept trying, and she left him. And you could see the guy just slowly fucking unravel. He'd talk about her and his face would get red and that vein would pop out. And it wasn't like he was like pissed off, like I'm going to kill her. It was just like, you know, what do I do? What do I do? Like, I can't take this. You know, he was freaking out. And, you know, we were always able to, you know, calm him down and be like, hey man, don't worry about it. Jesus Christ. You know, it's like, you're young yet. Sometimes they come back around. Like, you need to let this thing take its course. Like, just chill out, man. And most times we could, you know, and he was all right until one evening he wasn't.
He had a case of one-itis, huh?
And he ate a 40.
You know,
like that.
What's sad is 2 years later, a book came out called The Rational Male. And if he would have read that, it might have pissed him off. It would have made him angry and he would have raged, but he would have woken up and said, you know what? She's not worth ending myself for. Not any one of them is worth that.
But he did.
That's what sucks. That book was the only book in that decade that came out that was helping guys. And the only book I know that came out before that, a couple books I know that came out before that was No More Mr. Nice Guy, which I have not read yet.
I've read
and
that
then one that's called The Manipulated Man by Esther Villar. There was a book called The Manipulated Man by Esther Villar that was just, you read it and you just like, holy crap. It gave the dictionary of what the words mean when they say it.
Mm-hmm. And it's all like that scene in The Matrix when they pull the bug out of his stomach and he says, Jesus, that thing was real?
Yeah.
You read books like that and you're like, I was right the whole time? I mean, like what it felt like was actually what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, because they told me I was crazy.
It's real, but it's all based on deception and lies and your hope, your way of being a person, your idealism is what makes you a fool for that crap.
No, that's the problem though. Did you ever see that clip of Matthew Lillard in that movie where he was talking about how all the players used to be romantics?
Yeah, that's the truth, dude. That's the truth. That's what
I'm gonna bring this up because it is relevant to the conversation. And if anybody's watching,
it's a good clip because it is true. I told Heidi, I was like, this is what happens. Right there. That's why.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna share this. This is part of particular relevance to what we're discussing currently. All right.
You don't think I got feelings? You don't think I'm sensitive? Let me tell you something. I got more feelings in my left nut than you two schoolgirls put together. Here we go. Oh, I know. I know what they say about me. I know what they say about guys like me. They say that we're pigs, right? That we're dogs.
In your defense, they don't exclude. I've been married for 5 years, and my wife still says.
Oh, that's right. They don't exclude. They say all men are pigs. All men are dogs. All men are scum. And they talk their little asses off about what monsters we are. But they don't understand that they're the very ones that created the Frankensteins they abhor. Frankenstein was a whore?
Leave my wife out of this.
Laugh all you want, but I'm serious. Every womanizer, every player, every guy juggling 3 broads at the same time is only doing so out of fear. Fear of being crushed by a woman. Because one day, back in the day, they were not a player. They liked one girl, just one.
And they gave it up to her, didn't
And they gave it up to her. That's right. They gave it up to her because they're little romantics back then. And they gave it up to the girl they love. And what happened? They got rocked, or they got crushed, or they got destroyed, they got cheated on, or laughed at, or something. And when they're finished picking up the little pieces of what was once their heart, you know what they said? Every single one of them made a vow.
Never to give it up again.
That's right, never to give it up again. But now we're talking about the real bastards here, the guys that break hearts occupationally. Because believe it or not, originally those cats were the most beautiful and the most romantic of all. And you know what happened? They're the ones that got hurt worst of all.
Because you never get over it.
You know, God, no, you never get over it. Yes, you recover, but you never get over it. And what happened? When they all recovered, you know what they all said? They all said, okay, I see, all right. That's how it's going to be. I can play that way too. So you see that we are all responsible for the cycle, the vicious circle. So you're saying you're afraid? Absolutely. I ain't never get my heart broken again like I did when I was 16.
Dude, growing up with a sister, dude, it woke me up to some of this stuff. And then I had a girlfriend that I really liked. And she could cry and manipulate like that. Fake crocodile tears like that, right? And then...
Nowadays, most women think
What's that?
Sorry, that was
like
it.
she could
That
do
was
the
it.
crocodile tears like that and then be fine. And I was like, what the heck is this crap? Just to get your way, you do that? I ended up breaking up with her.
Yeah. Yep.
And you know, now, you know, this is decades later, you know, then you had the Me Too era, which is still going on strong. And now girls are Me Tooing each other, which is hilarious, right? With Katy Perry. Dude,
Well, because
it's hilarious.
the guys are getting so cautious now, they got to have someone to Me Too.
Well, now I think now the feminists are like, wait a minute, this is not fitting our narrative. This is not our mindset. This is not our wheelhouse. We're supposed to be the victims for everything. No, you guys are mostly the ones that cause the problems. But it's just hilarious because now you have a bunch of guys that are just like, I'm not putting any effort in.
I'll tell you what, dude. Back in the day when I was a teenager, you know, early, I would have girlfriends from time to time, you know, and none of them lasted very long because I was the kind of guy that would write them poetry. Believe it or not, motherfucker, I could actually write poetry. I would draw them stuff. I would be the super nice guy. I'd get them flowers. I'd do all that shit, dude. It wasn't until I became a fucking bastard after getting my soul fucking destroyed. After I got my soul destroyed, I started reading a lot, right? And got over it, became a total son of a bitch. And it wasn't until I became a total son of a bitch that the magic happened and things lasted.
Yeah, because it's the weirdest thing. They say what they like. They say that what they say is what they're supposed to say because it sounds good, but what they're actually attracted to is the exact opposite. The guys that they say are the most toxic and all that, they're the ones they like the most.
Yeah. And the thing is, I don't stomp around the house all day acting like a prick. But on the other hand, there are lines and they're not to be crossed, and that's not flexible.
Yeah, boundaries.
And I'll just
boundaries.
If I see it happen more than twice, I'll be like, hey, we're not doing that. No. Not mean about it, just like, no.
I mean, just the other day, like last week was spring break, and my daughter said, yeah, I'm going to study and take the test to get my driver's permit. I said, okay.
Cool.
So I waited a week to see what she would do. And I got in her ass about not keeping her word. Well, I changed my mind. I said, I don't give a crap if you change your mind or not. If you tell me you're going to do something, you better keep your word or you're a liar, and I'm never going to believe you in anything again.
Unless there's a good reason for it.
Yeah. I said, you're not going to be one of these people that are not held accountable. You're going to keep your word. You're only as good as your word. So I told her, I don't want to ever hear that stupid ass excuse again. And this was in front of the mom, Heidi. I was like, I'm not going to put up with that crap. I will not accept that stupid crap. I won't accept it from anybody in this family. You are not exempt from that stuff. I'm going to hold you to account too. You know, because I want her to be able to, you know, say she's going to do something, accomplish that goal. She'll feel better about herself when she does that kind of stuff too. It will make her more confident and stronger and more capable to do things, and she won't have all that self-doubt. You know what I mean? All that stuff I told her, it's for a reason. It's not to make her feel bad or sad or anything like that. It's because I want her to be the best she can be. Just like I want my sons to be the best they can be. You know? So, I mean, that's what happens. But yeah, that sucks about that guy. 2 years later, that book came out, dude.
Yep.
That book came out. It changed many, 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 many men's lives. And now it's like, it's all over the place now. And people don't know. People are against it. Some people are against it. Some people think it's bullcrap. Some people think it's fake. And other people like me have seen all that stuff happen, are like, yeah, it's real. The thing is nothing's going to change until you hold people accountable. When you hold them accountable and stop giving them their little, excuses, no, punish their ass for it. Or
and the punishment has to, you know, fit the degree of the offense. You know, sometimes punishing means just saying no and that's it. You know.
Well, I mean, one of the things
proportional.
One of the things that's got to get fixed is the false accusations. Like if you make a false accusation and you're found out to be a liar in the court of law, you should get punished for that. Why is it okay for you to lie?
It's not.
You're telling everyone it's okay to lie and ruin someone's life and take all this money.
It's called perjury and slander, if you want to get legal about it.
And it's like, how are they getting away with that? That's the thing. The accountability would come is if they cut that person's tongue out or something like that.
Well, not so much bodily mutilation. Let's keep it reasonable.
Yeah,
here,
but
okay,
you know what I mean. Like,
okay, so you know how I've always said. You know how I've always said that if you get caught stealing a car, you should be put to death because you can't accidentally steal a car.
Yeah. Well, a lot of things are people's choices.
Right.
It's not an accident.
Just follow the logic here. Okay. If you can't accidentally steal a car and you get caught stealing a car, like straight up, you hotwired the thing, you drove away with it, it's not yours. If you get the needle for doing that, okay, car thefts will stop. People can leave their keys in the car in their driveway and they won't get stolen. It could be a 63 fucking Mercedes SL Gullwing and it won't get stolen. If the needle is the result of getting caught, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you take a false accuser and you give them the punishment that the guy would have gotten if he were found guilty, once you found out she's lying, you say, okay, well, you accused him of, let's say, rape. Okay, well, aggravated rape, that carries 10 to 25 years. That's what you get, sweetheart. I guarantee that shit stops immediately.
Yes, it'll start stopping
immediately.
And that is exactly what needs to happen.
Sometimes you need to sledgehammer certain things to get people to obey the law on them.
Yeah.
No more letting them off with a slap on the wrist. No more of this probation shit. No more of this, oh my God, extenuating circumstances. You steal a car, you get the needle. You falsely accuse someone, you get the sentence they would have gotten if they would have been proven guilty.
Now, what's going to happen if we find out that all that crap they're saying about Katy Perry's false? It's all a false accusation.
Okay,
those people should be punished.
No, it has to be proven. It absolutely has to be proven one way or the other before you do anything. But if the false accusation is proven to be false, you get the book. I'm sorry. Because you know what? The motherfucker who, like you said, grabbed your tit or raped you or whatever, that motherfucker's getting the book.
Yeah.
So, equal rights, equal lefts, my friend.
Yeah, and until that happens, then there's no true equality, and the justice system is broken.
Well, yeah, I know. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
All right.
No more justice.
Hypothetical on the car stealing, right? Hypothetical, right?
Okay.
All right. Say, a buddy of yours lets you borrow his car, right?
Okay.
But then you piss him off, right? And then he calls the cops saying you stole his fucking car.
Well, you've got possession of the car, but you've also got possession of the keys.
Yeah, but he could have left the keys. He could say, I left the keys in there. He just hopped in and fucking started driving.
I'm just saying there would have been sufficient evidence for them to say, you know what? I don't think he stole your car.
Yeah, I mean, that's false accusation right there.
Oh, when I say this, okay, it has to be proven that you actually like forcibly stole a car. I'm not talking about blanket. If you get caught in a car that ain't yours, you die. Come on, I'm not an idiot. I'm talking about the motherfuckers who like bust the window or jimmy it, hot wire it, or have a scanner or whatever. Like, if you come on, we know the difference.
Hey, a hypothetical is a hypothetical because that shit could happen right there.
Yeah, but if absolute proof of theft beyond a reasonable doubt was required, I don't think there's a jury in the world that would sentence a man to death over something like that.
No, depends on what part of the country you're in.
Yeah.
Well, maybe then people wouldn't be so keen to fucking ask to borrow each other's car now, would they?
Or you date the girl,
car.
Or you date the girl, right? You know, and you usually drive her vehicle, right? You know, blah blah blah, kind of shit, right? But you get in a fight, she gets pissed off at you.
So you've been watching The Longest Yard.
Hey, I've had the cops calling on me for bullshit because I pissed off my wife, too. So I know what that's like.
That's bullcrap, though. It shouldn't be able to lie like that and get away with it.
But Mick's right. The Longest Yard, that was part of wrecked her fucking car. High speed chase.
How do you know I dented your car? Because I'm watching it on TV, as is the whole country.
I'll be back, fellas.
I couldn't resist, though, man. So, well, I was on the phone with Cam, though. So,
okay,
nice.
He was driving home from work, so.
Oh, fucking shit.
That's why I said I'm on the phone. You're like, oh.
I didn't know you were on the phone until you showed that.
Well, most time I ain't on the phone on him, but. And now they're silent.
I'm fucking tired.
Yeah. We know little Tate ain't watching because he didn't fucking comment. So
he didn't comment. Yeah.
Nope.
It's starting to get cloudy out now. Getting dark up north.
Yeah, our nice little spell of weather ended and it's raining again.
Well, we're supposed to have some bad storms, so.
Yeah, fuck it. If it's bad, it's bad. If it ain't, it ain't.
I'll be doing that in the house. All the fucking dog hair.
Well, Thumper don't want it to storm because then he have to close his fucking windows. You know.
Yeah, I don't want to fucking close my windows.
Yeah, he don't want to turn the AC on right there.
Nope, I don't. I ain't too fucking proud to say that.
Yep.
I'm fucking.
Hey, did y'all know that Steve Jobs, after he was fired from fucking Apple, bought a failing company?
Oh, what?
Here, I'll show you. After he got fired from Apple, he fucking bought this.
Steve Jobs bought a failing company after being fired, then made $8 billion. 1985. Steve Jobs is fired from Apple, the company he founded, humiliated, angry, lost. He's 30 years old, searching for purpose. 1986. George Lucas needs cash. Divorce, Star Wars budget. He's selling assets. Lucasfilm Computer Division, graphics rendering hardware. Pixar Image Computer, $125,000 per machine. Sales are terrible. Nobody buys them. The division is dying. Steve visits, sees the tech, meets Ed Catmull, John Lasseter, brilliant engineers, passionate animators. Steve sees potential. I'll buy it for $5 million. Lucas agrees. Desperate. February 1986. Steve owns Pixar, a computer hardware company, making expensive machines for hospitals, government, rendering medical images. But there's a massive problem. Nobody buys them. Too expensive, too niche. Sales are abysmal. Pixar bleeds money, $1 million monthly. Steve covers losses from his own pocket every month for years. His friends think he's insane. Cut your losses. This company is dead, but Steve refuses. They're making something. Short films, animations. He sees the art, the technology, the future. 1989. Pixar makes Tin Toy. Short film. Wins an Oscar. Disney notices. CEO Jeffrey Katzenberg calls. Can you make a feature? Full length? John Lasseter jumps. Yes. 1991. Disney deal? $26 million budget. Pixar's first feature, Toy Story. But production is crazy. Disney interferes constantly. Script changes. Character changes. Make Woody edgier. The film is terrible. Disney nearly cancels. 1993. Pixar revolts. Takes creative control. Rewrites everything. Woody becomes kind. Buzz becomes arrogant. The story works. November 22nd, 1995. Toy Story releases. First fully CGI film ever. $373 million worldwide. Critics love it. Audiences obsessed. Pixar is born. 1995. Pixar IPO. $22 per share. Soars to $49. First day. Steve's stake worth $1.2 billion. More than Apple ever paid him. 2006. Disney buys Pixar. $7.4 billion. Steve gets 138 million Disney shares. Becomes largest shareholder. Worth $4 billion. All because he lost $50 million for 10 years on computers.
Yeah. Special kind of talent to see that kind of writing on the wall.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't realize he bought Pixar too.
Yeah. Thumper know he's muted.
Yeah, I think he's
from his phone.
I know his buddy's there, so doing it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is my.
What was that?
Huh? Oh, I clicked on something that I didn't realize it was a fucking video. So.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna have to be getting going tonight. I got to get off early, fellas.
All right, man.
So you all have a good night. Good talk. If I got to take care of some things. If I get back and we're still on, I'll try to hop back on. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'll see you later. Peace out, bro.
See ya.
Fucking shit. Sorry.
What?
I was talking to Chris.
That's what I figured. Cause I knew he was there. So.
Yeah, he's leaving now.
Is he finishing the bathroom?
He wants to get out of here before the fucking storm hits. I just looked and we got a big sale coming from right around 7:30, 19:30. We have rain coming, but then it's gonna get bad.
Oh yeah.
For a little while.
Yep. See, our rain ain't supposed to hit here until like 9 o'clock or something like that. If it does rain.
Yeah. See, we have out of a 5, we're a 2 threat for wind, a 3 threat for tornado, and a 3 threat for hail.
Yep.
We're in the red, so
yeah. It's like last night. Kansas City got hit with a lot of hail last night, right? And that same fucking cell came to us. When it came to us, it was a decent sized cell. It wasn't too big, right? All it did was just lightning and thunder and fucking a little bit of rain. That was it. It was moving fast. You know.
Yeah, and we're gonna have rain early in the morning too, which fucking sucks. God damn it.
Oh. That's all right. You need the rain anyways, fuck.
No, not now. We don't.
Shit, we need the rain here because we're still, even though we've had over 10 inches of rain in about a month. We're still kind of in a drought still.
Well,
Here, man.
I don't think we're in a drought now. We were really bad in a drought. The levels of all the creeks and stuff have come back up.
Yep.
Ooh, that stuffed burger looks fucking delicious.
What is it?
A stuffed burger? Like, it's here. I'll send it to the group.
What?
I'll show you. Hold on. I'm gonna send it to the group. It's a video on Facebook.
Is it Juicy Lucy?
I just sent it to you. It's different. It's not what you think. It's stuffed in the bread.
Yep.
That looks damn good. It's like a hot pocket for a burger.
Yep.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of like in a way,
It's an Uncrustable burger.
Yeah.
it ain't no different than a bout bun, really. You know,
Yeah.
stuffed bout bun.
Yep.
I guarantee that's where they got the idea right there.
That looks good as fuck.
Yeah. And you can do that with fucking biscuits and gravy too. I've done that. Stretch out that biscuit, right? Then put some fucking sausage gravy in the middle, right? Fucking fold everything back together in a round ball, and then put motherfucker in the oven, bake it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that out there in North Carolina. Oh, not in North Carolina, Louisiana. We can do that out there. I'm gonna bring at least 8,000 gram fucking ostrich with me, with us. So
Hell yeah.
they'll definitely do that. Oh, I might do that with fucking my dinner rolls. Might try that out here.
Yeah.
While they're dinner rolls are rising, right? After that second rise, fucking roll them out, right? Hell yeah. But I wouldn't brush it because they brush theirs with egg white, right? Or egg yolk. I'll do garlic butter on mine. Right there.
That works too.
Yeah. Now you're giving me ideas now, goddamn it. That's dangerous. Just like you can do that same thing with that same fucking dough and make you a little fucking pizza burrito too. With it. River. They'll kick him off that fucking game.
See, on the Xbox.
Yep. And his fucking meds wore off too. So here's non-American foods that's banned in other countries.
Nine American foods are illegal in other countries, and here's why.
These 9 American foods are illegal.
Number 9, Mountain Dew. American-made Mountain Dew has previously faced bans in Europe and Japan due to the inclusion of BVO, or brominated vegetable oil, as an ingredient, which is used to stabilize citrus flavor. BVO has been linked to health concerns, including thyroid and nerve issues. Due to public pressure, BVO was removed in 2020 and is no longer an ingredient in Mountain Dew. Number 8, Kraft Mac and Cheese. The iconic American boxed macaroni and cheese contains artificial colors like yellow 5 and 6, which are restricted in several European European countries as they are linked with potential health risks in children. The European version of Kraft mac and cheese is reformulated using natural colorings like paprika and turmeric instead of artificial dye. American-made snacks like Ritz crackers and Skittles are also banned in some countries because of artificial colors. Number 7, Coca-Cola. While not banned based on health regulations, Coca-Cola is not officially sold nor distributed in Cuba and North Korea due to long-standing U.S. trade embargoes, making them the only 2 countries without an official Coca-Cola presence. In both countries, any Coca-Cola you find is typically smuggled or produced unofficially. Number 6, white bread. Many American store-bought breads, pizza crusts, or dinner rolls contain potassium bromate, a flour improver that makes dough rise higher and look whiter. This chemical is suspected to cause cancer and has been banned in the UK, Canada, Brazil, and China for decades. The US baking industry uses it because it's cheap and efficient, but in many other countries, you'd be facing huge fines for putting it in a loaf of bread. Number 5, farm-raised salmon. Wild salmon get their pink color from eating krill, but American farm-raised salmon are naturally gray. They only look pink because farmers add synthetic astaxanthin to their feed. Many countries have strict rules or outright bans on this specific coloring agent, unless it's clearly labeled as a chemical additive. Today, more farmers are ditching this chemical to meet the clean label demands of skeptical shoppers. Number 4, chlorinated chicken. American poultry has been banned in European Union countries and the United Kingdom since 1997. In the US, it is standard practice to wash slaughtered chickens in a chlorine solution or other antimicrobial washes to kill bacteria like Salmonella. European regulators say it's a lazy shortcut since it let farms stay in low hygiene standards instead of raising birds in better conditions. Number 3, American milk. American milk is highly restricted or banned in the European Union, Canada, Japan, Australia, and New Zealand because of RBGH. This artificial hormone is injected into cows to increase milk production, but it can harm the cows, causing more infections and fertility problems. Because of this, many countries do not allow milk from cows treated with RBGH. Number 2, peanut butter. European countries have strict limits on aflatoxins, naturally occurring toxins found in peanuts. Because these toxins are linked to liver cancer, many American peanut butter brands that don't meet EU food safety standards are not sold on European store shelves. Number 1, American beef. Since 1989, U.S. beef raised with growth hormones has been banned in the European Union because U.S. ranchers use artificial growth hormones to bulk up cattle faster. The ban is applied to popular American steak cuts and processed beef exports. This has led to a decades-long beef war, with the U.S. even placing high tariffs on French cheese in response.
Yep.
But you know what's funny? We've all had Mountain Dew overseas, right? And it tasted better than fucking American made Mountain Dew did.
Yeah.
You know,
because it didn't have all the shit in it. You know,
especially the Haji fucking Mountain Dew that we had over there. You know,
well, the Coke the Mexicans get has got regular cane sugar in it, not corn syrup.
Yep. Cane sugar.
Yeah.
That's pretty sad. The Mexicans get a better version of Coke than we do.
They sell that Mexican Coke and stuff at Hy-Vee and the Mexican grocery stores and all that. It's actually imported from Mexico.
What's the name of that Mexican soda? You know, they got the orange and the grape, the fruit punch, different.
Not Jalisco.
I think it might be Jalisco.
Huh?
I think it might be Jalisco.
No, Jalisco's the.
I know which one you're talking about.
It starts
I had one
with
in a taco truck one time, dude. Shit was great.
Yeah, it starts with a J. I just don't remember how to pronounce it. I don't think it's Jalisco. Jalisco is the province. Yeah, that's a province down there. It's.
Yeah.
My son gets it. Fuck.
Yeah. Here, I got it right here. I can't pronounce it, so I'll just show it to you. Jartos.
Oh, yeah.
Doritos.
Yeah, that stuff, dude. I mean, I'm not a sweet tooth guy and I don't often enjoy soda, but dude, if I'm going to drink soda, that's a good one.
Yeah, Doritos is good. And like I said, the Mexican Coke they sell at the fucking grocery stores here. It's actually imported. It has the fucking import stamp on it and everything.
Well, and Fanta has Mexican that has their own version of Fanta too.
Yep.
Yes.
It's all cane sugar.
Yep. That's why their sodas taste a lot better than ours ever did.
Yeah.
Yep.
And who cares if the who cares if the cane sugar makes it cost 10 cents a bottle more? I don't care.
Yeah.
Costs a little more, a lot better, dude. Things cost what they cost. Just make the good version and just fucking let it cost what it costs.
Well, everyone bitched about how when they said old RFK told all the fucking people like Coca-Cola and all that bullshit, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna start using the shit that you make overseas for other people, right? Do it here too. Everyone's like, no, make everything cost more. No, it won't. Because they already doing it. Those people are already fucking doing it in other countries. So all they gotta do is fucking just incorporate that same shit here. That's all they gotta do.
Yep. And like I said, even if you're paying 10 cents more per can or bottle, who the fuck cares?
They're already charging way too much for what it is anyways.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know? I remember when you could get a fucking can of soda for like 25 cents.
Yep. Well, and you look at like Fruit Loops, right? Overseas. Guess what? They look different than what they do here. They're not as bright colored either.
Yeah, I mean, does it really need to be that fucking bright?
No. But they do that for the kids, right?
Oh, I know, which is even worse.
I still think they need to outlaw advertising straight to kids. They need to stop that shit.
Straight to kids, yeah.
Because we allowed that shit back in the 50s and 60s, especially the 60s.
Yep.
You know.
Well, it got really bad in the fucking 80s.
Yep. 70s, 80s, yeah.
I think that's when it peaked, was the 80s.
Yep. Because if the kids see it, guess what? They're going to be bugging their parents to get them that shit.
All those advertisers know it too.
Yep.
That's why all the color cereals are in the bottom couple of shelves in the fucking grocery store, man. They're at eye level for the kids.
You know what's funny, right? I see parents do this shit, right? Even now, even growing up. They get one box of the brand name shit, right? And guess what? They find a generic brand, tastes exactly the same. They just keep filling that box up. Right there. Tastes exactly the same.
Yeah, ain't no different.
You know, because my best friend growing up, his mom, before she got married, or she was still on welfare after he got, she got remarried. She bought the generic shit, right? Cereal. And she goes, well, this is not as good as probably what your mom did. I said, this is the same shit as the name brand shit. I knew that as a kid. Tastes exactly the same.
Yep. Well, no different. Not really. I mean, maybe a tiny difference, but not enough to worry about.
No. And I like the Government peanut butter better than I did fucking Peter Pan or Jiffy. Shit.
Well, I forgot which ones they were, but there were a couple of store brands we used to buy because they were actually better than the legit versions. Like, you know what? It was, they stopped making them, but Kroger, like their version of fucking Cheez-Its were better than actual Cheez-Its.
Okay.
And we buy those because they're generic and cheaper, and they actually were better. Every now and again, you run across a store brand that does a job just a bit better than the big boys do.
Well, you know what's funny? It's the same manufacturer, same bottle company, or same manufacturers bottle that shit for everybody. Same ones.
Well, not so with the crackers. The crackers actually did have like a flavor texture difference. They were different. They just happen to be better. But a lot of it, yeah, it's the same fucking thing.
Because a lot of those guys, they've done the research, like especially Walmart shit, right? Same fucking shit as like the ketchup, Heinz 57, great value. Same fucking thing right there. You know? Then me, if I find a cracker, especially like the bacon crackers, right? I can't have no more, but those were better than the damn brand shit was. The bacon crackers was.
Yeah, it does happen.
You know. But I mean, the only damn brand shit I buy now is fucking ketchup is Whataburger ketchup. That's it. Because it is different than everyone else's.
Well, that sounds like it'd be kind of...
Because that one don't have the high fruit corn syrup in it.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm getting a little tired of that shit being in everything.
Yeah, they need to get rid of all that shit. Still whole teams together.
Yeah, but even like hot sauces, right? Like Frank's and all that. Guess what? This made by the same company that makes other shit too. They ain't family owned no more like they used to be. So I had a video on that too. I think I didn't save that one. Or I deleted one, but Just like the bread. You take Great Value bread, right? Like hamburger buns. It's the same thing as the other one, just a different name.
Yeah, there's a couple of ones we buy specifically because they've got the least amount of the bad ingredients.
Yep. And it's hard to find fucking bread. I don't care if it's white bread, wheat bread, buns, whatever, right? Without all that extra bullshit. It's very hard to find that shit.
Yeah, it is.
You know, that's like when I make dinner rolls, that's why I make my own now. You know, I will still buy like Lewis Bakery for wheat bread if I don't feel like making my own wheat bread, right? My own bread. That I will do. You know, but that's like In-N-Out. You know why they fucking stayed fucking already, why they never went to fucking like McDonald's, all them did? Because they refused to have all that fucking fake bullshit. They want to stay fresh ingredients always. And they still do that to this day.
I've only had it once, but it was really good.
Who were you talking about, Gilly?
In-N-Out.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and everyone said they would lose money. Guess what? They didn't lose money. They just didn't grow as fast as the other ones did. But they still was breaking in the money right there.
Yep. And then they fought against the whole closures and stuff for for COVID too, and that got them a shit ton of business.
Oh yeah,
and respect.
And also too, you know, if you're religious, they have Bible verses on their cups too.
Yeah,
on the inside of the ring, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah. So does Brim's Snacks.
What was it? Grim Snacks?
Brims, BRIMMS. Yeah, Brims. We get some stores up here get Brims. They're like a Midwest, I think a Southern or Midwest brand, but we get them up here sometimes. And Brim Snacks all have a little verse on the bag.
Yeah, see, I've never seen them, but I don't shop at Kroger either. So
yeah,
the closest Kroger to me is Columbia. I mean, granted, they got some good deals. My brother always shopped there because he lived by Kroger, right?
We don't do Kroger no more because we don't live near one anymore.
Yep.
We go Safeway.
Safeway's always damn. You all got Safeway still? Damn.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's a Safeway in every town here.
Shit, almost all of ours is fucking closed down.
We don't have one.
No, we got
we have Fairways.
Yeah, we got Safeway in Marysville, Safeway in Linwood, Safeway in Everett, Safeway in Lake Stevens. Man, we got a Safeway everywhere. So Snohomish got one. Like, town's got more than 5,000 people in it. There's a fucking Safeway there.
Yep. Yeah, it's like I always like you go grocery shopping at Safeway, you know, but Walmart ran them out of business around here. They did.
We got a Walmart right up the road.
Yep.
Safeway's doing just fine.
Yep. But one thing I noticed, like on the smaller restaurant chains versus Walmart, price is a little bit higher too on everything.
Yeah. And we got where Charlene works too. We also got a Hagen, which is kind of more upscale, you know, type of grocery store. But you know what, dude? Sometimes it's fucking worth it because you go in, right? A lot of their shit, you know, is a lot better. The store is nicer. And if you want to go get a bottle of something, dude, they don't lock the liquor up. You can just grab it off the fucking shelf because they ain't got to worry about people shoplifting it because it's a nicer fucking place.
Walmart locks the liquor.
Dude, everybody locks the liquor. Like, you want to get a bottle of vodka or whiskey, dude? Even at Safeway, like right across the highway from fucking Hagen, dude. You got to push a button and they got to get it for you, and you pay for it up at the front when you're done with your shopping. Hagen's the only place around here where you can just stick it in the cart.
I can walk into Walgreens and get a fucking bottle of vodka right off the shelf.
Yeah. No,
not
here, dude.
See, the only thing Walmart locks up around here, besides like electronics, is like fucking razors, like shit in the medical section, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck you lock up razors for? And liquor is fucking unlocked. I was like, good Lord.
The makeup, they lock up makeup.
Yeah.
Like personal hygiene shit.
Baby formula.
Razors.
Lock that shit up.
Because that shit walks out of there. They even lock up they have vibrators and shit. Yeah. Those are locked up. Yeah, Walmart sells like vibrators and cock rings and dildos, all that shit.
Oh yeah, they do sell. That's where That's where I always bought my vibrate cock ring from, was Walmart. Fuck. It was a Trojan one.
Oh my god. Yeah, I know they actually have sex toys now, though.
Yeah. Walmart.
Yeah.
Oh, Walmart here, they've been carrying cock rings for at least fucking 15 years.
Oh yeah,
Around
here too. I'm just saying they actually expanded into like vibrators and all that stuff too now.
See, like,
but
when Walmart started carrying, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say they don't fucking lock up all the regular shit like liquor and stuff like that here.
You know, but I remember the first time Walmart started carrying the fucking cock rings with the vibrators on it. I fucking grabbed a couple of them, and I picked the right fucking checkout, right? Because this girl, she was real religious, right? I went to high school with her, and she did not like any of that shit. She looked at that, I was like, well, yeah, you know what I'm going to do? I said, your boyfriend might like that too. You can get him one. She goes, we don't talk about that shit. I said, why not? Come on now. Try it out. But yeah, it's weird how different parts of the country, they lock up different shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Around here, man, they lock up the liquor. Like I said, all except for one store.
That's like now get cough syrup for kids, right? Around here, you got to sign for it now. You got to be over 18 to buy it.
Same here.
I was like, good Lord. I was like, shit.
Same here. Can't buy it. You have two people doing fucking Robitussin to get high.
Yeah, I was like, these fucking dope heads fucking everything up for us.
Yeah. Well, what do you think the fucking locked up liquor is all about? Fucking alcoholics stealing shit.
Yeah. Well, no one steals liquor around here, though. So that's one thing I've never understood. People don't steal liquor. They steal everything else, just not the liquor.
Right here, they lock up the batteries. Like if you get like a certain type of battery or a certain size pack of batteries, you got to get someone to unlock it for you.
Damn,
that's crazy.
Yeah, you got to lock up some, not all the batteries, but some of them.
Yeah.
So all the liquor, some of the batteries, some of the razors, all baby formula. All baby formula is all locked up. You can't just pick it off the shelf.
Yeah. See, Auburn's the diapers, the formula, it's all locked here.
No, the diapers are on the shelf like regular, but the formula is fucking locked up.
You know, but the video games, that was always a big one around here. The video games, those are locked up.
Those are all. Well, those have always been locked up.
Yep. And some movies are locked up too. I'm like, God damn, you lock up fucking movies now? Jesus Christ. I don't have to deal with this. I just have my groceries delivered, so fuck it. Let them deal with that.
Well, the problem is they stopped prosecuting thieves and they made it so stores couldn't detain people anymore.
Yep.
That's the reason why.
Our Walmarts have a Davenport police officer sitting outside in a squad car, right at like in between the front doors. Like, so you have the like east entrance and the west entrance. His car is parked up against the building, because they do prosecute here. But like, yeah, they do prosecute here. My ex used to work at Payless Shoes. I don't know if you remember those. My first ex.
They had one up here till recently.
Well, they've been out of business down here a long time because after her and I got our divorce in 2006, they were done. Like the stores, they were always getting robbed. They had an armed robbery at the one store on the east side, and that's a nice part of town. They got robbed. They weren't told. They weren't even allowed to call 911 because there was nothing they were going to do. They weren't going to prosecute. And then whole ass families, all these black people would walk into the store. They would take off their shoes in front of the workers, put on new shoes, and all walk out with brand new shoes on. Nothing they could do. They wouldn't pay for lawyers to fucking prosecute them.
And now they're out of business. Good job.
And now they're out of business. Yep.
Yeah,
fucking crazy.
Our business nation fucking wide.
Yep.
Which their shoes always was fucking junk anyways. Like, Jesus Christ.
Dude, I remember back in the day, dude, this is in like 98. I went home on leave between, school and the Fife, right?
Yep.
And we live in Jordan and Elbridge. Two towns live next to each other. Elbridge is the bigger one, but neither one of them are big. Jordan's fucking tiny, like 4,000 people max. And him and I go to the Elbridge Diner, right? Because we wanted to get some food. And we go there, we get some food and all that stuff. And we finish up and we leave. We go back to his trailer park, which is about a mile down the road. And we're down there kicking it for a little bit. And our buddy Lewis comes up and he says, "Hey, the cops are at the diner. They're looking for you two." I'm like, "The fuck for?" It's like, "Yeah, they said you fucking stole your food." I'm like, "No, Nate paid the bill." And Nate's like, "No, dude, I thought you paid the bill." But oh fuck. We thought each other got the bill, right? So I'm like,
Right.
okay. So I drove up there in my car, obviously my car, with him in tow. And we walk in there, the fucking police are still there, and we're like, "Hey, we heard you were looking for us. We did not step out. We each thought the other paid. Big mistake. Our bad. We're going to pay you now." And the cop kind of looks at the lady, and the lady looks at the cop and then looks at us like they're still trying to make a decision whether or not we're getting arrested. And the lady just goes, "It's fine. Let him pay."
Well,
and we fucking paid him right there. The cop watched us pay, and lady's like, "Thank you," and just like walks away. Like she wasn't completely sure we didn't try to walk out on a bill and just got caught. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the cop was just kind of gave us this nasty glare, got back in his squad car and left. But there was a moment there where there was sort of an unspoken conversation going on that didn't involve him and I as to whether or not we were going to get arrested.
Yeah.
For walking out on a $15 fucking lunch bill. That's how shit fucking used to be.
Yep. I've done that by accident as well.
Yeah.
Or noticed that something was in the cart that didn't get, it was covered up or whatever. I didn't know.
I've done that too. Yeah, you put it in the bottom of the car, you forget about it. Oops,
Yep.
You walk back in, you pay for it, you go back to your car.
Yep.
Shit, I used to fuck all that bullshit. If they didn't catch it, fuck them.
You're part of the problem, Gilly.
Hey, the self checkouts. Guess what? They first started, and they didn't have one fucking checker open, right? Okay, fuck you. If I got to check my own groceries out, fuck you. I'm gonna get some shit for free. That's gonna be my pay, motherfucker.
I don't let them stop me to look at my receipt. It's none of your business.
Now, Sam's Club,
that's my merchandise.
But Sam's Club, that's different because you pay for a membership, right there.
Actually, Sam's Club, they don't even stop to look at your receipt anymore. They have
they do here.
They have this thing that you walk under, and it's got AI, and it's got cameras at all different angles, and you walk through it, and the cameras pick up everything in your cart, and it fucking goes against your receipt. Like, it knows who you are, and it matches everything in it counts your cart items. It's fucking super, it's crazy.
See, it's not that they haven't implemented that here in Columbia. That one Sam's Club yet here.
They have here.
But they are. I will say they are pretty quick on scanning your receipt, right? They are pretty quick about it in Columbia.
Yeah, but a lot of times you get these long ass lines waiting to leave, and I fucking hate that. That pisses me off. But Walmart, no, motherfuckers, you aren't looking at my receipt. It's none of your business, and it's my property now. Once I pay for it, that's my property. You can't touch it. You can't touch me. You can't fucking stop me from walking out with stuff I paid for. Period.
Yeah, because Walmart, you don't pay a membership to go to Walmart right there.
Nope. And it's a legal transaction of me paying for the stuff, which means it is no longer your property. It is my property.
At Walmart, they have cameras at regular supermarkets, right? The super centers. They got cameras that cover every fucking inch of that motherfucker.
Everywhere. And you're on camera from multiple angles at the fucking self checkout too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So they can fuck off.
They're using that same technology that the casino's been using for fucking decades. Right.
Yep. I'm not stopping for them to check my shit. Not doing it. They can fuck right off. They want to pay somebody to stand there and fucking do that, they can, but they ain't gonna be able to do their job with me. I won't allow it.
There was one time I had to go pick up Rivers Messer from Walmart, right? Me and he was walking out, and they tried to stop this old Vietnam vet, right? Check his receipt.
Yeah.
He said, "You know what? Fuck you." He said, "Same thing." He said, "You know what? Call the fucking cops, motherfucker." Yep. He said, "I'm leaving. I'm going home." He said, "Here's my fucking address. Give it to the cops. They can talk to me at home." And I started fucking laughing.
Yeah. I don't play that fucking game. Fuck that shit. I that shit pisses me off so fucking bad. When you just you make me check my own shit out, but then you don't you want to double check that I'm doing it. Pay that person to do the fucking check me out then. You know?
I mean, Walmart, their greeters don't even do their job anymore at Walmart.
No.
You know, they ain't friendly, fucking say, hey, how you doing? Blah, 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 right? You know, even the fucking guys getting the carts, they don't even do their fucking job. Half time you go to one part of Walmart, one fucking entrance, there ain't no carts. You gotta walk your ass all the way to the other side and get a fucking cart.
Yeah, I don't fuck them, my dude. I hate going to Walmart to begin with.
There's only one time that I got in one of those little fucking buggies, right? Because they ain't had no carts over there and I wouldn't feel good. I said, fuck it. I'm going to jump in this fucking buggy and do my shopping. Everyone's looking, you can't use us. I said, yeah, I can. Well, the work, you can't use us. I said, yes, I can, motherfucker. Do your job. Get the carts on both sides, motherfucker. You know? But those fucking buggies, man, they vibrate like a motherfucker, too. Those do. And they ain't very fast either.
Oh, I'll never forget the one time we were at Fred Meyer and Charlene had just had knee surgery and she had one of the knee braces on. She had to walk with a crutch. And we got to Fred Meyer and there was exactly one motorized scooter with the baskets left there in the corral. She got it as soon as she backed up to go into the double doors. This big fucking 400-pound heifer with a cane was like, what do you mean they got no more motor scooters? My fucking 125-pound wife got the last one, and this fucking heifer was sitting there just seething.
And that's good.
I was so fucking happy, dude. Oh my God, it was so hilarious.
Because 90, like around here, I can't say for every place, right? But 98, 99% of people using them scooters don't fucking need them.
No, I ain't disabled.
No.
Just because you're uncomfortable don't mean you're disabled.
No.
Yep.
Now,
if you're lazy, maybe you should walk and you won't have diabetes.
Yep.
Exactly.
Now, me and Thumper, we can legitimately use them if we need to. That we can.
Well, I mean, if his back's all fucked up and you got vertigo or something, yeah, of course.
But I'll tell you one thing, the goddamn fucking those carts will sell off my vertical faster walking wheel because they vibrate like a motherfucker.
Yeah. They got like flat spots in the tires and the wheels.
It's always those fucking, like Nick said, it's always those fat fucking people think they need. I'm like, no. Now, if you got a true disability, right? True disability, that's one thing. The majority of them do not. Majority of them do not have a true disability. That's using them.
Yeah. Anxiety doesn't count.
No, anxiety
one of
does
them
not count.
carts. If I see one of them carts, right, I'd better see some sort of medical apparatus on your lower body.
Sure.
Or I'd better see a fucking 85-year-old or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like.
Yeah, but
like,
you know what? I get looks all the time when I park in handicap because I get out and I walk and they're like looking at me like, what the fuck? You don't deserve that. But they don't know on a bad day how I am. Like, you can fuck right off, you know?
Yeah.
You can fucking stare all you want.
Yep.
But I don't give a fuck. I'll park there every time.
I was like, when we was out in North Carolina, I was waiting for fucking, they stared at us when we jumped out and got out of the car, right? There. I was waiting for him to say something. I was like, go ahead and say something, motherfuckers. You know?
Be a big mistake.
It's like, you know, hell, every time I go, most times if I'm going to be walking a long way, like going to Walmart or something, I'll take my cane with me. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if those fucking goddamn scooters didn't vibrate, I'd use one. Fuck yeah. You know?
Well, also, your size, people would just assume there was something legitimately wrong with you, and they would be right.
Oh no, they wouldn't, because they see on the outside, they see a perfectly healthy person on the outside.
Right, yep. which would lead me to believe that there's something wrong with you that I'm not seeing.
Yeah.
See, the fact that you are perfectly able looking otherwise,
yeah.
Right, I'm going to say, oh, okay, he's not a fat fuck.
Yeah.
something else must be on with this guy because like 99% of people that are shaped like you or Thumper would never use one if they didn't feel the need to use one.
Yeah. I mean, I don't, even if I need to use it, I still don't like using them
Right.
because, you know.
Well, exactly. Like even you are kind of reluctant to.
Yeah. You know, like parking. I try to get as close as I can parking, you know.
Well, I do that just on principle. It's got nothing to do with my ability.
Yeah. Yes, no, but yeah, like, yeah, half those people, they just need to walk and lose that fucking weight.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Or they got put down the bonbons too.
Yeah,
they got to put them down.
You put down the bonbons first, and then when you're down, then you start walking so you don't grind your knees into paste.
Yep. And that's why I love what Trump and them did. No junk food on this fucking SNAP.
Yeah, good.
But they need to do it. They need to get back and get rid of all the processed food on SNAP too, and make the motherfuckers actually cook.
This is how you mash a potato.
Yes.
You boil it for 20 minutes, and then you pull it out. You add milk, and you hit it until it's paste.
And this is where, yes, and this is where the fucking government shit comes back in hand. Don't give them a card. Get them the fucking, make them fucking get the boxes again, right?
And you know what? In this day and age, I don't want to hear any shit because you can cook really, really well based on what you see on YouTube. If you've got the government fucking handout, you got yourself chicken breasts, potatoes, carrots, bread, blah, 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 and it's all healthy, good food, and you're like, I have no idea what to do with this. Either one, like you said, Gilly, AI it, or go on YouTube, like, hey, how do I cook a delicious piece of chicken? It'll tell you 100 different ways to do it. There is no excuse.
Yep.
Hell, even if you want fried chicken, bitch, get you a fucking thing of buttermilk, get you a sack of flour, and get you some oil.
Yeah.
It's a few extra steps, but man, you've got fried chicken now.
Exactly.
And that's all from shit you could be getting at the fucking grocery store. You're on government assistance. They'll give you chicken. They'll give you flour. They'll give you oil. Make some fucking fried chicken.
And you can make your own chicken nuggets using ground chicken. You don't have to grind your own chicken up no more. That ground chicken in the store, guess what? It makes a perfectly good fucking chicken nugget.
Yeah, throw in a little Parmesan, a little egg to bind the whole thing together, fucking nugget it up, dredge it, fucking bread it, in the oil it goes. Chicken nuggets.
And you don't eat, if you got an air fryer, like a lot of those people do have air fryers.
Yeah, they're cheap.
That bitch an air fryer. Works too.
Don't even need the oil.
Talking about broke people and shit. The other day, I was driving and a fucking bum was standing out on the street begging for money with an electric fucking bike right next to him.
Dude, those things are like $800.
That's what I'm saying. How's this motherfucker out begging for money if he has a goddamn electric bike? Like, that's fucking bullshit. My son doesn't even have one.
Yeah.
It's like, and my son would use it to go to school, you know? But yet, this motherfucker is zooming around town on an electric bike, begging for fucking money. Like, motherfucker. I hate people that live off of fucking everything like that. Oh, it drives me crazy. I wish nothing but bad shit on them.
Yep. Yeah, I don't give money to fucking homeless people because half of them ain't fucking homeless. You know?
Nope. And if you can stand that long begging for money in shitty fucking weather, you can get a fucking job.
You're plenty healthy. You'd be holding a sign for a construction crew.
Yep. Or and the ones that you always see like around gas stations, especially like a Walmart gas station, like Murphy's, you know. I need help. My family needs gas. We ran out of gas.
Yeah, and you see them there for fucking 5 months begging for gas money. Like, get the fuck out of here, you liars.
You know, I had a woman come up to me. I was getting gas. She goes, "Can you help my family out? We ran out of gas." I'm like, "We're on a trip." I was like, first of all, why are you taking a trip if you're low on money anyways?
Yep.
And she, I said, yeah, caught your ass, didn't I?
That's when you say, bring all age-appropriate females over here to give me a blowjob.
And I'll buy you gas. Not money, gas.
You know? I mean, but if you're a long way from home, why are you going on a trip if you can't afford it anyways? You know?
Yeah.
I'm thinking they wasn't out of money. They were just trying to get fucking tax-free money. That's all they were trying to do.
Duh, obviously.
You know?
I'm so tired of people like that.
Nobody actually begs for gas money.
Nope.
I had a guy. He asked me for gas money, and I said, "Bring your container over here." Well, I don't have a container. Oh, no, I don't have a container. Well, then I'm not giving you gas.
Yeah. See?
You know,
I mean,
I wasn't giving you gas anyways, but
it's so much. This is why people that when people truly need help, that's why people don't help them no more.
They don't get help. No, fuck no.
Because of all the scammers that's out there fucking doing that shit. You know.
Maybe that should be another rule. You beg someone for money, and they don't go what you were saying it was going to go to, and you get caught. A year in jail.
Yeah.
Just a year.
See, and we also need to bring. Now I got something on that one. Basically, this is how Vegas was better when the mob ran it. Here we go.
Well, the mob didn't let anybody fuck around.
Yep. That's for the people watching, if they are watching.
Sound better when it was run by the mob? Think about it. When you walked into a casino in the 60s, 70s, 80s, right? You got treated like a king. Doesn't matter if you're dropping $3,000 or $3 million. You ate like a king. You got great entertainment. You walked outside. The streets were safe. You didn't have homeless people everywhere. You didn't have the break-ins that you have today. There was peace. The owners lived here. They worked here. They took care of the casinos. They knew their customers. They knew that Sean likes to drink this drink. They knew that Joe over there likes to gamble. He likes to play blackjack. They knew what you wanted to eat. They cared about you. They knew that was their neighborhood. So they couldn't have people going out there and shooting up the place. They didn't do that. A company like Caesars or MGM, they don't care. Basically, Wall Street treats it like, okay, they got an animal. They hunted it, right? Now they're going to take every little last piece of the meat off the bones. And when they're done with the carcass, they're going to dump it and move on. Was the town better when it was run by the mob? Think about it. When you walked into a casino in the 60s, 70s.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the kind of mentality it needs to go back to right there. Play something.
Yeah.
You know. If they had shit like that, let mob mentality, right? You wouldn't have that shit.
Nope. Oh,
remember what I said about the Lake Ozarks, Mick, on Sunday?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You can have the fucking fanciest fucking car, convertible, whatever, right? You want bike, whatever, right? You leave your keys in that motherfucker. Nobody will touch that motherfucker. Right? Yeah. Nobody will. Because if they do, guess what? They will be disappeared really fucking quick too.
Well, you need to know when you go certain places, you're in somebody else's fucking house. Yeah. You're welcome, but you better behave your fucking self.
Yeah. You know?
I mean, hell, in the town I grew up in, dude, if you were somebody the police granted, it was a tiny town, but if you were somebody the police didn't recognize walking down the street, they would pull over and ask who you were. If they didn't see you in front of like a delivery van or utility van or something that would suggest that you were there for some kind of job, if you were just walking down the street and they didn't know who you were and you weren't with anybody they knew, the cops would fucking pull over and say, hey, who are you? What are you doing? Like, why are you here?
Yeah.
And you know what? When I was a little kid, man, we could have the run of the entire town. We could go back in the woods. We could go fucking anywhere because everybody had eyeballs on everybody else and everything was on fucking lockdown when it came to who was allowed to just randomly roam the streets. Like, it wasn't like, randoms could just walk in and take a walk. Or if they did, the cops would be like, okay, well, finish your walk on your way.
Yep. Yeah, they like I've lived down in Arkansas where I lived at the KKK. They policed everybody. And if they didn't know who you were being followed.
Yeah.
Until you left town. If you weren't from that town, you had somebody following you at all times to make sure that you're not there to do anything wrong.
Yeah, we didn't have no clan, but the cops would do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we had clan. We had lots of clan.
Well, you didn't have nothing to worry about from them, so who cares?
No. Well, technically, I did at the beginning because I was, a northerner. I was a fucking Yankee.
Yeah, but if you prove yourself to be one of them good Yankees, you're all right. Take a minute to turn them around, but you'll be all right.
Yeah. Oy.
But yeah, I mean that's the reason why we had such good childhoods. It's the reason why we could ride our bike anywhere, we could run anywhere, go sledding all day long, and my parents never asked where we were and didn't expect us until it was dark is because, everybody looked at outsiders kind of suspiciously, and really nobody got away with anything.
Yep.
And that way we could have a childhood. The entire fucking town was our playground as long as we, didn't break anything or act like little assholes.
Yep, absolutely. That's how it was here. But
And
now
if we did break something or fuck something up, it would get found out real quick who did it, and then the parents would get notified. You'd get your ass kicked, and then the parents would have to apologize to one or several people, depending on the nature of the offense, which embarrassed them, which invited the second ass kicking. So not too much mischief went down.
I got caught egging a trailer in one place or two trailers, and I was forced to go fucking wash their trailers and shit.
Yeah, I was throwing. You know how walnuts? They got that rind around that turns black.
Yep.
I was chucking them things in my neighbor's garage, man, right in the side of the garage, just for the fun of it. She caught me, yelled at me, didn't act too much. Like, hey, what are you doing? Stop that! And I'm like, okay, I stopped. And my dad's like, grab me by the scruff, wash that fucking garage. There's black shit all over it.
Yep.
Yep.
It's a different world.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure it still exists somewhere.
No, it does. In smaller towns.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah. Like the bigger cities, right?
Sure.
It ain't gonna happen like the ones like Rocky's there. He said, well, it ain't a small area. That's not.
No.
It's a fucking suburbs what that is right there.
Yeah. Yeah. Jordan was actually a village with 5,000 people in it.
I mean, is it a nice place? Yeah, it's a nice place. But you got all those lefties out there. So it ain't like fucking rural America. It's not.
No. Even though he's in that HOA area, like it's kind of secluded in the back there, but still it's not. It ain't country living,
No. Like that area reminds me of Fort Collins, right? How Fort Collins, you run into another fucking town, and you don't even realize you're another fucking town right there.
That's how it is here. Between Davenport, Bettendorf, and then Illinois. I mean, when you're in Illinois. Fucking stupid. But
I was like, where we stayed at out there, guess what? That was in the country right there.
Yeah.
But then you get right down the road, it's more suburbs because you got a fancy ass fucking school right down the road too.
Yep.
I mean, Nick, you should have seen that fucking school. It was fucking fancy for an elementary school. I said, damn.
Well, so was ours. The elementary school I went to was the old high school before the town started getting bigger. Because believe it or not, Jordan used to have a lot of industry because it was an Erie Canal town, so there was tons of fucking factories and shit, right?
Yeah.
And our high school was built, I think, in the early 1930s, and it had like a lot. I mean, first of all, architecturally, the thing was beautiful, right? Very good looking, right? But it also had synchronized clocks. All the clocks in the freaking building were all synchronized from one central unit. And it had centralized climate control, which for the day was like incredibly advanced. Like all the freaking banisters were fucking wrought iron. I mean, it's still a beautiful fucking school, right? And then they built the high school for Jordan and Elbridge once once Jordan got too big, they had to move the high school. But yeah, we have our little town, our little 5,000 people town had a fucking gorgeous elementary school.
Yeah, see, a lot of small towns do.
Yeah, since it was a high school at one point, the basement, well, not the basement where the boilers were, but the bottom floor was a full fucking basketball court, a full size basketball court with the bleachers that slide out and go back in. So I mean, we had like primo fucking accommodations.
Well, see, like around here, if you got more than 13,000 people, or more, you're not a small town no more.
No,
you're
like
medium size. You're medium size.
Yeah, ours is like 5,000. I think 5,000 like tops when I was growing up there.
So like Boonville, we're like 3,000 people.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's a little bit more than 3,000, but the sign says 3,000.
Yeah, that's okay. That's about the size of the town I grew up in then. Yeah, more or less.
Like the town I grew up in, it wasn't even a town, it was a village. Fucking 190 people, right? The 3 miles fucking north, Mobley, where I had to go to high school at, because we didn't have a high school, that was 13,000 people. You know, to me, that was not a small fucking town. That was a medium-sized town right there.
Yeah, Elbridge, the next town over, the one that we shared the high school with.
Yep.
I think they were around that 15,000, you know, definitely way bigger than us, but definitely not big. I mean, Everett, Linwood are way bigger than Elbridge is. Yeah.
See, I remember in Columbia, where MU's at and all that, when it was only 80,000 fucking people growing up.
That's you know, that's almost, well, Everett's got like 100,000 or so. So I mean, that's like damn near Everett sized.
Yeah, it was back then.
Yeah.
But now it's closer to 500,000 now.
Really? It's grown that much?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because the city limits, especially like all that farmland where Bass Pro's at now, right? And all that bullshit, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was outside of city limits right there. I'll tell you one thing, those fucking people, those old farmers that had that land, they set their kids up for fucking life, what they did when they sold all that property.
Oh, I'm sure they did, yeah.
You know, yeah. So yeah, see, Columbia, they got fucking 3 colleges there in town. They got university, you got Columbia College, then the girls' fucking college there. And those were already there. You know, but they can expand it so fucking much. You know. I got one for Thumper. He gets back. He don't like this one, but yeah, I could not. I mean, we lived in those big towns like Virginia, right? Norfolk. That's a big fucking town too. You know. You know, Everett. That's why I liked Everett so much. It was still a big town, but it wasn't so big. It wasn't as big as Seattle. Put it that way.
Damn, they've gone way downhill, man. Elbridge has now got a population of 5,500.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Well, everybody's moving out of New York, and I think you know why.
Oh, yeah. Because, well, for one, their governor, and then you got all those people in New York City trying to move out, too, because of that fucking mayor. You know? And that mayor's going to spend $70 million to fucking build 5 fucking grocery stores. You know? And fucking, I was watching fucking, they had Fox and Friends on this morning while I woke up, right? You know, and that on, and they're like, did they learn from what Kansas City tried to do? That they didn't learn from that kid because Kansas City tried to do that government-run grocery store, right, for people. Guess what? It fucking failed miserably right there.
Yeah.
It costed the city hell of a lot more money than it ever would if it was fucking privatized right there.
Well, yeah, because governments are fucking notoriously inefficient. Always, always, always. It will never be better than private industry, ever.
You know, and if you privatize it, guess what? Then you get the sales tax from that business right there.
Yep.
And that's what keeps cities going is the sales tax and the property taxes right there. But yeah, I'm just waiting for this motherfuckers to fail miserably right there. Like, yeah. Motherfuckers, you won't be shit on there. You won't be shit on the shelves after the first fucking week.
Nope.
They won't restock it in time. You know, and it's easy to learn. It's going to cost them millions and millions of dollars. They're going to be fucking broke. You know, they are broke.
And to think that 80 years ago, Americans got 40% of their food from their backyards.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing that needs to come back too, right there.
Yep.
But there's some cities, depends on where you live at, they got rules on having backyard gardens.
Yeah, first thing we need to do is get rid of the FDA.
Yes.
Just get rid of them pricks.
Yeah. Because that FDA, they don't do shit. You know?
Well, they do shit plenty, but it's actively harmful what they do.
Yeah. Now, when the FDA first was brought up, right, you know, to take care of the bad meat from the Chicago stockyards, right, slaughterhouse and all that shit, that was warranted right there.
Yeah, the bad meat from the Chicago stockyards, the expired milk that was getting sold. Yeah, it was all sorts of fucking foodborne illnesses that were hurting people.
Yes. But now they get their figures and everything. No, get back to what you originally fucking started for, the food. You know, make sure that the fucking processing plants are fucking butchered it right a clean, sanitary environment right there.
There you go. That's all I need them for.
Because you can butcher your own shit outside, right? On your own stainless steel tables. Guess what? That's going to be cleaner, hell lot cleaner than it is for any fucking slaughterhouse, guaranteed.
Hell, when we did it, man, the fucking pig was all trussed up, dude. Had a fucking catch below it.
Yep.
Yeah, everything that was butchered out was done either on his abattoir stainless steel table, and the rest of it was done on my own fucking kitchen counter.
Yep. That's like growing up. We had pheasants and all that growing up. Guess what? We butchered old fucking pheasants right there in the yard. And we never once got sick for fucking not doing it right.
No, you're not gonna. And what's really sick is because of these fucking regulations they got now.
Yeah.
You got hunters, you know, they're bagging an elk. They got 400 fucking pounds of meat. They want to give 50 of it to a homeless shelter, and they're like, nah, we can't use it. It's not FDA approved.
Yeah.
Hunters are sitting there giving them the best meat they will ever eat.
Yeah.
No, can't do that.
Yep. So
Fuck you.
Like here in Missouri, you could donate your deer called Share the Harvest, right? If you want to.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you still got to pay for the processing just to donate it. But it has to be done at a licensed fucking butcher. It could not be in the backyard, which is stupid, right?
Yeah,
there.
right. Exactly.
Because that shit you do, like the way I do mine, right? It's nothing but pure red meat once I'm done with it. Yeah, you lose a lot of weight, but you get the best meat available right there.
Sure.
With butchers, guess what? If you want hamburger, they're going to grind all that fat into the burger mix for the weight, for the volume.
Well, yeah, and of course, why waste good fat?
Oh, deer fat is not good.
Oh,
It's
deer
not good.
fat. Yeah, no.
No, I'm talking about deer fat.
Oh,
It's
deer
not
fat.
good.
No, that shit's nasty.
Even elk fat's not good because they're not right there.
No. Beef fat and bison fat's about the only good fat out there.
Well, duck.
Well, I'm talking about mammals, you know.
Yeah, mammals.
I mean, we all know that chicken fat and duck fat and goose fat are all good. Yeah.
But chicken fat, there ain't much chicken fat on chicken anyways. That's the only problem with chickens.
No, it's all under the skin, that little layer under the skin.
Yep.
Yeah. And a little more in the dark meat, but that's all in oil inside of it.
Yeah, but I mean,
Not
there
fat
ain't much. Yeah. But yeah, I have given meat when I had too many deer, right? Because we could get unlimited tags here. You know, for does.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We can buy, if you want fucking 20 tags, no tags, you can buy 20 of them if you want. Yep. Like I had fucking 5 deer one year bagged. And I knew a family that was fucking they failed hard times, right?
Mm-hmm.
I said, hey, come by. I said, I got these deer I'm butchered up. Come by and get some meat. They did too. You know, they loved it.
Oh, hell yeah.
But if the FDA found out, guess what? I would have been fined.
Right.
Or
That's
arrested.
some bullshit.
Yeah. You know, but that's the thing, living in a small area, guess what? People don't say a fucking word right there.
Nope. Oh, dude, just not only my guy, but like around here, chickens have gotten super popular.
Yeah.
Everybody's selling each other eggs around here.
Yeah. Which around here, you can sell eggs, no problem, right? No problem. Because that falls under the cottage laws, right?
See, here, to get eggs, you have to physically go to their house to buy them. They can't like bring them to you at work.
Really?
Yeah, they can't sell the eggs off premises. You can sell them eggs, but they got to be at your house when they do it.
Well, that's fucked up.
Yeah, right, exactly. Like who the fuck?
I mean, especially if someone's fucking truly disabled, right?
Yeah.
You know, and they can't fucking drive no more because of their disability, right?
Right.
Why not? They should be allowed and delivered to them if they can.
Yeah, you would think.
I'm sure some people still do. They just keep it on down low too.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying, dude. It's a lot of that shit goes on, and the only people that talk about it, they talk about it either the people that they know do it also, or they'll say, "Hey, I've got a guy," and they won't say who he is. Like they're very tight-lipped about it.
Well, see, like if I had a bigger yard here, I'd have a couple of fucking laying hens. I would.
Yeah, if I own this place, I'd have chickens.
But I just wouldn't have a rooster because everyone thinks, well, you got to have a rooster for so many hens. I said, no, you don't. I said, no, you fucking don't at all.
You do need a rooster past a certain amount, but that amount is a lot higher than most people think.
But I mean, if you got 4 or 5, you do not need a fucking rooster.
Oh, 4 or 5? No, I'm talking like 15 or 20. Now you're needing a rooster to keep them all in line. But 4 or 5? Fuck no.
But if you got a big enough fucking area, right? Because hens are fucking dumb as hell, right? Especially when especially if it's snow on the ground, they'll get lost. They just won't follow the tracks back. You know,
Oh yeah, they're dumber than shit.
that's the one thing I've seen that a rooster does. They follow the rooster back to the fucking hen house.
Mhm.
That's it right there. And fucking, but if you got a big enough area, you get you a good dog, right? That dog will hurt him for you right there. Into the, you know,
I think Annabelle would just eat them.
well, fuck, like when I had some chickens get out, because you got to clip their wings if you don't have it enclosed fucking cage, right?
Yeah, you do.
You know where the run's at. If that's not enclosed on top, you better clip the fucking wings. Well, and you got to keep clipping them too. Well, I forgot to clip them again. They grew back. Fucking bird flew out of fucking the run. Fucking, I had dogs out, right? And Coco, she was half lab, half golden doodle, right? But she looked like a chocolate lab, exactly. And fucking, she pounced on it because I thought she was gonna eat it. She didn't. She just pounced on it, like had that smile, like that goofy smile, like, "Hi, Dad, look at me. I was a good girl," you know. But then that rooster fucking attacked River, right? Because River was young. And I told River, I said, you got to show that rooster who's boss right there.
Yeah,
I said, here, I said, here's a stick right here. That motherfucker charges you to poke that son of a bitch. You know, and River couldn't do it. She's like, I don't want to hurt. I said, no, you got to. If that motherfucker going to fucking pick you if he doesn't. Because that rooster did. He wasn't coming for me. He was coming for River. River didn't do it. I said, okay. I said, I let that rooster out. I said, Coco, sick. Get it. And she did too. And as soon as I said sick, she killed it. I said, that's your supper tonight, girl. I said, that's a treat for you. And she was happy as hell too. Get that. And I didn't worry about those chicken bones because they was not cooked. So.
Oh yeah, when they're raw, they're fine.
You know, but all you saw was fucking feathers in the yard. I was like, yeah. My wife at the time, oh, kill my rooster, kill my rooster. I said, well, that rooster deserved it.
Yeah, yeah.
She goes, well, we could have ate that rooster. I said, no, Coco deserved it. Because she, when her heads get out, guess what? She'll just pounce on them, won't eat them. She'll just pounce on them. So, so she was doing her job, you know. And that's hard for Alexa. I never trained her for birds. I never trained her for duck hunt or pheasant or anything like that. So she didn't have that mentality. And plus, she didn't come from hunting fucking parents either. So that helped out quite a bit too.
Sure.
But a blue heeler is good for fucking chickens too, to fucking round them up too.
Oh, they'll round up anything, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Fucking Australian fucking sheepdogs too. Oh, yeah. You know, but yeah, I mean, if you got fucking 15, 20 hens, guess what? You're a bigger operation. You ain't no mama pop shit right there.
Nah, well, I got a buddy who's got a lot more than that, but like I said, he also sells them, so.
Yeah. See, I wasn't selling shit. I just wanted shit for myself. That's it.
Yeah, so would I. I mean, if I had like absolute ton of them, yeah, sure, I'd sell them, but that wouldn't be the point.
I mean, time I went through fucking over a dozen eggs, guess what? They were replaced. You know, so the eggs got replaced.
Yep.
But I did find out where a lot of people fuck up in the wintertime, right? Because, you know, hens and lay, you know, the hens, they don't lay as much in the wintertime, right?
No, they don't.
But if you change their food, right, and you put a heat lamp in their enclosure, guess what? They will produce right there.
Yeah.
But you got to have that heat lamp.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep. And if you start feeding them like raw veggies and all that shit, right, they'll produce too.
And the beautiful thing is, what you can feed chickens is just scrap from your fucking kitchen.
Yeah.
On top of
I did that too. I mean, I fed them chicken feed, but also, you know, scraps that we was gonna throw out because they was getting to be bad, right? Leftovers. Throw out there, they'll eat it.
Oh yeah. They'll eat meat.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't care.
But the only thing they gotta have a little gravel in their fucking chicken gears and their gizzards to help digest it. So
well, that wouldn't be a problem here. We got really rocky soil.
But also too, if you let your chickens roam the yard, you're gonna have less fucking bugs in that yard too.
It's true.
You know.
I can say.
Now ticks ain't so much. You know, but all right, we'll be back after these messages. I see that. Don't you start. Ah, shit. I'm back where everyone else is. Okay. And we're in silence. There we go. But I will say this though, Beck, if people want to get rid of ticks in their yard, the best way,
Awesome.
guineas. Fucking guineas. You know, guineas? You never seen a guinea hen?
A guinea hen? I've heard of guinea hogs.
No, guinea, they're like a chicken, but called guineas. Right there.
Never heard of them.
They will eat the fuck out of your goddamn let's see here. Guinea chickens here. Let me show you. That's what they look like, Nick.
That's a guinea chicken, huh?
Yep. See, here's, but they will fucking screech too. See here. Guinea's not a chicken, but same thing. It's fucking poultry. That's what it is. Unless you clip their wings extremely short, they're going to get out of the coop. Well, yeah, you got to clip their fucking wings just like you do a chicken. You know, they know no boundaries. That is true. They're chatty Cathy. That is true right there.
A lot of clucking.
His make noise that like they're saying, come back, while the roosters make chee-chee sound right there.
Okay.
Who needs, yeah, you don't need fucking security service. You got guineas. You do not. You know. You don't need Orca Man. You need guineas. That is true. See, we had ticks everywhere, but every year we had to do a battle and a guard because of the June bugs.
Oh, yeah.
You get rid of them motherfuckers, shit. Guineas must be trained. They don't actually require a coop. They will roost in the trees, which is true. But if you want to keep them, guineas are poor mothers. Well, you don't get them fucking for mother. You get them for the eggs and the meat too. You know, fly away. They will fly away, just like if you don't clip their wings, they will. They're excellent gardeners. That is true, though. But they also eat plants and scratch around in them too. That's why if you have a garden with them, you go let them roam during the day, right? Just free range out in the yard. You gotta have a fucking fence so they can't get through your garden, right there. Just like, I mean, chickens say what? You know, they'll tear your garden up too. I'm telling you, guinea meat, it's good. Oh, it's good. Yeah. Shit, I can get guinea meat. I don't know if they still have this here. Because they used to have the guinea fucking meat where I get my emu. See if they still got it here. Nope, they quit selling them. They ain't showing up on here. Son of a bitch. All right, here. Let me show you real quick, Mick. Here. All right. See, here's the spare ribs for the Alpha Gale Safe pork, right? Just look how much one pound, 1.5 pound rack is right there.
Son of a bitch.
3 and 4 pounds, $67.
That's like filet mignon prices.
But the thing is, it's a specialty pig.
Yeah,
See, I was gonna get some, but they wouldn't ship it. You had to pick them up because they was low in stock. See that, like the pork shoulder, pork steak, right? Only 2 available. Guess how much that is right there? $40 for fucking pork steak. $46 for the bigger one. See what the pork chops are. So that ain't bad for a pork chop. I mean, it's still a little high, but I mean that's a small pork chop, but
it's a lot better than the other ones.
The bigger one's $29, $30 right there.
That is nuts, dude.
Well, look at 1 pound of uncured fucking bacon right there. 1 fucking pound.
$25 a pound?
Yes. But it's not cured. They don't even call it bacon, which we all know what it is, the way it's sliced. You know. See, I mean, so this is bacon, uncured. See, the ground pork, okay, that's all part of the ostrich, is $13, right? That's it.
$13 a pound is still pretty crazy, though.
Shit, I'll pay fucking $15 per pound of ostrich.
Jesus.
Yeah. But I didn't get none of that. Because I don't give a fuck about the ground pork. I wanted the goddamn fucking spare ribs.
Yeah. Spare ribs and bacon.
Yeah, see, look at this. Here. Back to it. This is what the fucking sausage costs right here. $13.50 a pound for sausage.
Jeez.
You know. And they got how many available? 31 available. I could have that in, but I like the duck sausage better. Be honest with you. See, a fresh pork ham roast, the small was $30.
Well, you can't really complain about it much either because, you know.
Oh, wait a minute. God damn it. See, they also have a Boston butt too, right? They'll show you. But they're the smaller Boston butts. $16.19 a fucking for 1 pound, 1 to 5 pounds, right? Look at it as for 4 to 5, 4.5 to 5 pound one right there. Yeah.
But that's your only way to pull pork if you want it.
If I want pulled pork that bad, guess what? I'll get some fucking jackfruit.
Yeah, so get some what?
Jackfruit.
Oh, jackfruit. Yeah, we got those here too from time to time. You see them.
But I'm saying that's the closest thing to a fucking pulled pork that you're going to get on plant-based side right there.
Right.
You know, but I don't want pulled pork that bad to spend that much money. I already spent over $100 on a fucking ham. The bitch fucking ended up dropping it before I put it on the fucking smoker. You know, so that's why I don't fucking even look at their fucking pork hardly anymore because I'm like, hey, if I fuck it up again, that's a lot of money out the window.
That's true.
You know, but the ribs, yeah, they're hard to fuck up right there. We see if they still got the ostrich. Oh, ostrich are restocked now. Fuckers. Oh, now they got the ostrich fan fillets, right? Here's what an 8 to 10 ounce fan fillet costs me when I get it. See? 8 to 10 ounce, fucking 26.42 a pack, you know, for 8 to 10 ounces right there. So you got bigger ones too, you know, but they're fucking $44. So I just stay with the, you know, about the 8 to 10 ounce one right there.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you can go a little smaller, but 6, 8 ounces, right? But you got to buy a lot more of them right there.
So you're paying just about restaurant prices.
Yep. See, to me, this is a lot better than Emu is here. Let me go back here. See if the Emu has been restocked yet. Doesn't look like it. See, the Emu fan fillet, that's for a 14 ounce one, right?
Jesus.
10 to 14 is $33 right there. But the thing with the emu is the fan fillet. It's not, to me, it's not as tender as the ostrich fan fillet is.
Okay.
You know, I was hoping they had guineas too, man, because they fucking used to have guineas. I guess people didn't want to buy them.
You say they're good eating though, huh?
Oh, hell yeah, they are. I bought them from there too. Smoked them up. Smoke up great.
What are they like? Are they like a duck, a chicken? Like what kind of meat are they?
You ever had pheasant?
I have not.
It's kind of like a pheasant right there.
So that's a land bird though. It's like a white meat, right?
Yeah, more of a little darker meat.
A little darker. Okay.
Yeah. So I can get whole chickens from them too. I'll show you here.
Yeah, you can get whole chickens from anywhere.
Yeah, but these are not brined like the store-bought ones are. They're not injected with nothing. No water, no nothing. See, a 4 or 5 pounder is $33 right there. If you want a 7-pound one now, it's up to fucking $50 now.
Oof.
But when I get them, I usually get I'll get a couple of, let me show you here. I'll get a couple of the, 5.5 right there. I'll get 2 of them right there.
You better be boiling that when you're done to make soup.
Oh, I got the chicken bones in the freezer to do that, make stock out of.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah. Hell, even a fucking $6 Costco chicken, man. I never throw that skeleton away.
Yep. No, Thumper was I showed him what a guinea was. He didn't know what a guineas was.
Oh, yeah.
So we got to talk about chickens and all that. So yeah, if you want to get rid of fucking ticks, get guineas right there. Oh, yeah, they do have the whole guineas. Here we go. Okay, I just seen it. It was under the chicken. That's why I didn't see it. 4 to 5 pounder, $30, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
So you make it just looks like a regular chicken, just a little darker meat.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it, right there. Limit 4 per order, only 1 available. Fuckers.
Damn.
Oh, Thumper, you missed the fucking pork rib. They got the pork ribs back in stock, but they're fucking almost out of them. Here, I'll show you. For a 1 pound, fucking 1 pound, 1 pound or 1.5 pounds, almost $24.
Might be worth it though.
Well, I'm waiting for the ribs. They only got fucking, they got none left, right? So, even all the, like the bigger ones, they got none left.
Yeah.
Let's show you. See, this is how much a Boston Butt is. 1 pounder right there.
God damn.
Check this out. $52.
Yeah.
It gets better. Here's a pork steak. $40 for a 2 and 2.5 pounder.
God damn.
47 to 48. Say $47 for the bigger one right there. Yeah.
Small price to pay though.
If I get anything pork wise, I'll get the ribs. Those I will. But it's that specialty fucking cut. Designer fucking pigs, what it is. That's why it costs so damn much.
Well, yeah. Ain't too many of them.
Eventually, I would like to see all the fucking pigs be like that.
Yeah, no reason not to.
Well, then that would fuck up the government's fucking plan. The deep state's plan fucking to where we can't eat meat no more.
Mm-hmm.
They got to figure that shit out for cows too.
Yep. Oh, I bet you they're fucking working on it too. I bet you they are. But I know everybody, that has Abigail. Dude, they fucking, as soon as it comes on, we get restocked, they check this shit every fucking day.
No, I'm sure they do.
You know, but good thing it's cost so much. Not a lot of people can fucking afford that shit. So,
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
hell, Natasha fucking already got some of that fucking pork.
Yeah.
She logged on at the right fucking minute. She posted about it. I got my first Alpha safe fucking pork delivered today.
Oh yeah, I did see that post. Yeah.
I was like, God damn it. I was like, fuck. But I buy once a month from them. So, and what I do, I usually spend $400 or $500 on one fucking order. Right.
Who do you get it from?
Aberrant Hills.
Okay.
You know, they're the only ones I know of that sells the Alpha Gale safe pigs right now.
Yeah, this one doesn't have pig that I can see. Hang on. Alligator tenderloin for $25. It's 1 pound tenderloin.
A gator?
Yep. They have ostrich fillets for $26.95, 4 ounce. Ground ostrich 12 ounce, $26.95.
Which one you on?
This one is fossilfarms.com.
Yeah, see, I get the 8 to 10 ounce ostrich fan fillet for that same price they're selling the smaller one for.
Yeah.
You know, which they got back in stock down at some of the bitches, the ostrich fan fillet. So hopefully, when I do another order, come May, they have them.
They have ostrich burgers, 95% lean.
Yep.
3 of them. They're 5.3 ounce patties for $29.
Yeah, see, that place is a little more expensive right there.
Yeah, they're Mallard duck smoked breast.
Yep.
It's a 14 to 16 ounce for basically $35.
Yep.
Yeah, 2 6 ounce ostrich steaks are $36 basically.
Yeah. See, I'll plan if I get them, you know, through Amaru, I'm fucking bring at least fucking 6 of those motherfuckers with me. Because we're gonna be making some Asian fucking dishes right there, or some Cajun dishes with that shit.
I'm fucking make it with all of that.
Because I'm gonna be bringing if we want fucking thin slices, right? I'm bringing that shit with me too.
Hell yeah.
You know, that way, if we don't want to do the smoker, we just want to bring out the skillet or the wok, right? There you go. You know, it sucks as hell. Fucking. Oh, we'll be making some Cajun dishes with that shit. No. And plus, Landon, he'd be happy if I got both. You know, brought the ground and the fucking steaks. But we'll get gator tail out there. We'll get the gator out there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, because it's probably gonna be cheaper out there than it is anywhere else, probably.
Oh yeah, it'll be fucking cheap as shit down there.
Yep. I mean, it's gonna be expensive. It'll still be expensive, but it won't be because you won't have the shipping costs on it, all that bullshit.
Yeah, you won't have like all the shit that we would end up having to pay.
I wonder if the Landry's fucking sell fucking shit out of their fucking little fucking shit.
Fuck, might be able to find a fucking local that will sell us some.
Well, you know what I mean? Like the Landry's, those Swamp People, they actually have their own processing place.
Yeah.
Just like the Eggers do, but I think that's about an hour or two away from where we're going to be at, too. But we won't be too far from Hammond. And fucking Fat Boy, Bruce is always on the bibs, right? He lives in Hammond. He processes his own shit, too. So, hell, he might have a store. I have to ask Cav. I'll have to ask him next time. Talk to him. You know, but all right, fellas, we'll go ahead and end it.
Sure.
Yeah, might as well.
All right, let me get the song pulled up. Since all we're doing now is really bullshitting. Well, so that's all we'll be doing anyways, but all right here. Share. Boop. Boop.
From the decks to the galley, we've had our say. Fiverr's crew rolling on another fine day. Stories and laughter from shipmates true. We'll see you next time. Fair winds to you.
This is the Fifers 991. Till next watch, shipmates. We're done.
Like and subscribe, people. We'll see y'all